Hi, things! Hello! How's everybody doing tonight?
It's time for bucket, budget, brisket, bracket, basket, baguette, brick, and so on and so on.
Guilty
Also
your
less
time.
commonly known as Bridget.
I don't know if we're gonna get to Bridget today, but thanks so much for the sub.
I really want to know what that purple thing in the recycle bin did. Did it pronounce it red ice or something? Also hi.
Hi! Thanks so much for the super. How are you guys? Headache is better. Headache is better. I'm finally caught up in 14. Oh, finally! Congratulations! Oh, fuck yeah, we hit 42,000 followers. Thank you, guys. Let's keep that shit going all the way to 50. Hi! Lucy said she was glad that you reacted to her reaction. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. I liked her. She was funny. You know what doesn't give you headaches? Gamer subs! Use code GeekAvation and check out for 10% off. No, it actually doesn't. Like, I used to drink G Fuel before I tried gsupps. It gave me such bad crashes. Gsupps doesn't, though. Unhinged collab. Oh, I don't know if you guys wanna... I don't know if you guys wanna put us in the same room. But it would be fun. A Sinister Penguin, thanks so much for the sub. That's so sweet. What type of secret does gsupps use? Like, I get Tommy X what artists use. I don't know exactly what type it is, but it is on the website. I think you can get the ingredients list. If you recommend gsupps for the gym, I want my water not to taste like sadness. I would recommend it for the gym, caffeine-free, or Gamerade. I think Gamerade might be better for the gym, if you ask me my very humble opinion. Because that one doesn't have caffeine, and it's good for hydration and focus. Yeah. Hershey's destroyed my stomach. That shit's unnatural. That is not chocolate. Don't eat that shit. Your very pink humble opinion. Yeah, baby. Congrats on 187k, Lily. Thank you! We're almost at 188. Can you guys believe it? Hi! I haven't even Hershey's in like 50 years. Don't! It's like plastic. Hello! Have you heard the song Smell of the Game? I love that song in the series. Oh, the music in Guilty Gear is goated, yeah. Hell no to Hershey's. Hershey's is bad for you. Like, that's the only thing I can say about it. It's like, it's not real chocolate.
Good morning, chat and Pink Thing.
Hi!
Ready for today's Guilty Gear review. As always, the wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Wait, that's not right.
No, it's heaven or hell, mama. Thanks so much for the super. I actually know more about Guilty Gear than a lot of other fighting games, fun fact, because, like, Scruffy Turtles, friend of the channel, told me about it, and I went to the lore and it's insane. And I did play Strive and Revelator a little bit. So I'm not completely, like, illiterate on Guilty Gear. Game Dude, thanks so much for the sub, thank you! I think the lore video is like 4 hours long. I watched that shit. Because it goes into, like, every single game. And it's pretty wild. Where is Scruffy? I'm surprised he's not in chat. Oh, someone ping him or something. You hear the ults part of the character designs? No, we're just doing visuals today. I thought about doing the trailers, but they're not as, like... They don't function in the same way that the ones in Tekken do. So I think I'm just gonna focus on design today. Yeah, they're mostly previews. It's not the same thing. Like, they don't really introduce the character that much. What are you reviewing in Champions anyway? Characters. These trailers are super short as well, so they're not as interesting. Yeah.
Hi Lily, I have a question. What is the word that you said quite a bit when you review the character design? Koyoshiori
Oh,
or something?
Koroshiori.
What does it mean?
Koroshiori means color theory. I'm feeling good. Better. You should make a command for Koroshiori to, like, explain. The lore of Guilty Gear is insane. Mama, I know. I watched it. No, it's not color theory in Japanese. I watched it. I watched, like, the whole 4-hour video. It isn't? Nope. 4 hours. It's a long video, but it's great.
The legendary Jacko pose. The meme that lives on through artistic mediums.
Oh, dude, the Jacko pose was so funny. I love her. Yeah, the thing about, like, Guilty Gear is that the story, it's, like, it's told in a way that's very goofy, but it's actually pretty serious, so the lore is pretty insane. I watched the video that a dude made that was actually, like, sponsored by Arc System Works to, like, explain Guilty Gear to people before Xrd and Revelator dropped. Wooly? Yeah, I watched the Wooly video. The student name is carved by it, yeah. They are official, yeah, they actually are official. Do I have a favorite Guilty Gear character, Lily? Yes, I'm not gonna tell you guys who it is, though. But if you know me, you know. But I'm not gonna tell you guys. You know a fair few that I like, but I'm not gonna tell you my favorite.
Jacko pose so iconic even Heavy TF2 did it.
Dude, it's so fucking funny. Thank you. Jose Andres, thanks so much for the membership. Can you spell Lily the smell of the game? Yes! You definitely just muted Totobi. Hobby already knows. Vexstar, thanks so much for the sub. Thank you. Oh, no, sorry. Usually I do Marvel Rival videos on Sundays. And it's really funny because, again, while I am familiar with the cast of Guilty Gear, I'm not very familiar with the stripe designs, so I haven't really seen them in detail. Surprised about that. Well, yeah, I haven't had time to play it.
Does this mean you know about Bridget's backstory?
Not really, no. Wooly didn't really get into that. Wooly did, like, mainly base lore for Guilty Gear. Thank you. It was mainly stuff that was relevant to the main plot. One thing I find funny with a lot of fighting games is that everyone has finally gotten new looks. I think it's important to update those. a good chunk of what makes a fighting game fun and what makes people pick them up is the designs. How dramatic was the legal drama for Homestuck? Because Toy Fox doesn't want to leave his blessing to declare Spanish translation as official unless he knows Spanish. Okay, let me explain. The legal battle for Homestuck with the Homestuck game was pretty severe, but the reason Toby doesn't want to do that, I looked into it because he gets accused of being a terrible person every 3 weeks and it never works out. Toby is afraid, since he doesn't know Spanish, that any official Spanish translation he allows fan dubs will not respect his vision. Since he doesn't speak the language, he has no way to know if they do. That's why he doesn't want to endorse an official one. Which I think, honestly, like, so long as he's cool with fan translations, valid. Yeah. People keep slandering Toby Fox as well. People want to cancel that man so bad, it's never gonna work. Because Toby stays in his lane.
I sometimes have trouble discerning whether or not you mean the language or the mod when you say Spanish now.
True, just look at the context, thank you. Why though? What do you mean why? Because fucking translators can fuck up the message, and there's like very specific things in Deltarune that he doesn't want changed. Or why do they try to cancel him? I don't know, because people on the internet fucking hate fun, and when they don't like someone, it's not enough to just block them and move on. They have to try and make them destitute or something. They literally look for stuff to cancel, because they want to like ruin their lives, they hate them that much. It's very petty. Permanently online Twitter people, usually, yes. Hi! Yeah, blocking them is enough, I want them dead. Yeah, I want them dead, homeless, starving on the street, deadass. I think it's pretty extreme, personally. Yeah, you can disagree without assuming the worst, and you can also disagree without wishing, you know, the worst upon a person. I really don't get what people get with internet calculations. Virtue points? The feeling of like, oh, I'm a good person, I did something good, I canceled a bad person. Which in reality, pushing someone to that degree does not make you a good person. I would argue the opposite. Every normie's over cancel culture. Most people are over cancel culture. It's exhausting. Where did our common sense go? Down the drain. When we started being able to share every facet of our lives on the internet, I think we lost a lot of common sense. Hi!
It's like translating "this is unforgivable" from Japanese. While accurate, it does not convey the feeling it has in Japanese, where it's more akin to tree Brett's yell and Intish when see Fanger ruined.
I don't get the reference, but yes, oftentimes things can and will get lost in translation. Thank you. Hi! Now it's climbing over everyone else to be first or something. Oh yeah, leak something, show off something. You know, the usual. Did you get hit by a lot of that shit back in the Tumblr days? No. Believe it or not, no. I embrace the Toby Fox method of staying in your lane. Like, I'm very active with my community in my Discord server and on stream, but believe it or not, I never answer comments on Twitter. Never.
I dunno. Cancel culture is effectively the same thing as blacklisting. It just requires a collective of people instead of a unilateral decision by one person or a small group.
Oh, no, it's not. No. Blacklisting is like refusing to work with someone. Cancel culture is trying to ruin their entire lives and make sure they fucking, like, either top themselves or they never, ever, ever can make a living again and they end up going homeless. It's way more extreme. You can recover from a blacklist if you switch careers. You cannot recover from a cancellation. If it's expected, at least. Glad I can finally catch a stream. Thank you for all the character review videos that have helped me improve my character designs for a project I'm working on. Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you. Doom, thanks so much for the membership. Haven't been able to catch streams recently. Looking forward to this. Oh, glad. Good. I'm glad.
It's funny that you ended up doing this review today. New patches today and the new character dropped, so you might get some new viewers.
Oh yeah, they dropped a patch today. Actually, I just found out. Luckstat, I guess. Thank you.
I don't understand that level of pettiness. It sounds like way too much work for so little, if any, reward.
I know, right? It's just not worth the effort. Thank you.
Speaking of homes, pink things, this old pink thing Tino finally got his home paid off as of yesterday. 3 years of worry and stress finally gone.
Woo! Congratulations! That's so nice! Thank you.
How many times a year has Pokemon been cancelled? The power of cancel culture has been largely overstated.
I mean, it's different to cancel someone than just talk shit, but yes, thank you.
Unicorn Overlord got some heat for having more flowering dialogue compared to the Japanese counterpart. But if you go into the process, that was because both were trying to evoke their equivalent to medieval speak.
Yeah, and that's like more of a artistic interpretation than anything else, I think. Thank you. I don't want to just trying to like see localization bad. It's not always bad. Sometimes it is, but not usually, no. It's usually fine, but some creators are hyper-specific with their work, and Toby is one of those people.
Hey Lily, can you give me a weapon I could make out of cardboard, please? I need one to make something for my final project for art show.
I have no cardboard in the house, actually. Thank you. Hi. No, Dizzy has actually had an adult body type for a few games, believe it or not. She never had a baby body type, now that I think about it. No, Dizzy has always been a grown-ass woman. She aged quickly because she's a gear, but like... I remember her first appearance perfectly, and she did not look like a kid at all.
I need an idea to make one. Give me a random weapon. I will make it.
Oh, I don't know, a fucking broadsword. Gears were an adult. They age really fast. Like, Gears age really, really quickly. Dizzy's a MILF. I don't know why people get hung up on Dizzy. The age thing, probably. The best way to think about Guilty Gear ages is don't. Yeah. Again, the lore is insane. I literally just saw a new video. Thank you! Did you like it? Ya comiste, team. I made myself some avocado toast for dinner because I have no chill. I'm a real millennial, chat. How millennial of you? I am a millennial! Wooly made like a whole series of Guilty Gear lore before Strawberry Leaf. No, I watched that shit. While like Scruffy Loki held me at gunpoint.
Would you ever do a fan comic where the Powerpuff Girls are adults or college students, exasperated by paying taxes and working day jobs?
That doesn't sound fun enough for me, actually. But I'm sure someone else has already done it. Thank you. Mama, I live for the fantasy. I'm a not safe for work artist. Taxes are not a fantasy. Taxes are very much reality.
Lily, buying avocado toast? You will never recover financially from that transaction.
I didn't have to buy it. I made it. I had bread, I had cherry tomatoes, I had avocado. And lemon and olive oil and a toaster. There you go. Tax evasion don't, though? No. Dude, I live in a country that actually uses the shit that people pay taxes for. Like, it actually, like, it's nice. Speaking of which, my internet got, like, a severe upgrade because I managed to, like, get an electrician to wire an Ethernet cable through, like, the kitchen up to, like, the roof. And now I am running at 800 megabytes or more. I could stream on 3 platforms if I wanted. Now my internet is beefy, so stream should not be having any issues anymore. Probably that means that YouTube doesn't die. You know, the wired connection is the best connection. You use fiber optics? I think so. The legendary triple stream. I literally have no other platform to stream to, and I don't think I would go to Kick. I don't think, no, Kick hates, Kick doesn't seem to like anybody except IRL people who scream a lot and maybe do crimes. Fansly, technically. Fansly I could do, but I'd rather have Fansly if I use it to stream for not safe for work stuff. Side note, can you stream on OnlyFans? Because, like, Fansly bans furries, and that means that, like, if I use it as a mirror for Patreon, like, 5 comics are gonna disappear. Yes, I think. Yeah. Because, like, people are gonna assume something completely different if I say I have an OnlyFans. I could technically just stream work on OnlyFans, and that's extra content. Here's a cesspool. Fansly hates furries. Fansly banned all furry stuff from their TOS. It's not like Patreon, who was like, kinda not really. Human dick, it's fine.
Yes. Kick, aka the rejected dredges of Twitch and YouTube.
A little bit. Fansly was like, no furries, none. Not even like super humanized ones or human dicks. Nope, none. Wait, what? You guys didn't know? Do they hate money? No, okay, let me explain. So Fansly, while there's a decent amount of like VTubers and stuff in there, it's mainly like a cam girl site, right? So the reason they probably did it is because they didn't want to have to deal with, is this okay or not okay? And they were probably terrified of someone like actually fucking a dog on stream or something and finding some sort of loophole for it. So they just decided it was better to not have to deal with the moderation for that stuff and axe all of it. Is it a MasterCard or Visa issue? No, I mean, in part, yes, but they're just following the guidelines that are already there. What about Picardo? Shit bandwidth. Picardo's a terrible website for streaming. I'm sorry, chat. Maybe streaming on Discord. Discord only has the capacity to support, like, 50 people. Meow. Like, maybe I could do Picardo, but I would rather do OnlyFans or Fansly to start building a platform over there.
Kick, otherwise known as Modern Live Leak.
Kick has a lot of names, okay? Thank you. Topaz, thanks so much for the membership. Guilty Gear time. Quick one video so fast. I can't wait for you to talk about my girl Abba. Unfortunately at work. Wow. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, in Picardo you can basically stream whatever you want, but, like, it's not that big of a platform and it has a lot of issues.
Megabit. Internet is sold
Which is
in
why
megabits,
you can put whatever music
but
you
the
want.
actual speed we care about is megabytes. You have to divide by 8 to get that.
Nerd.
It's BS marketing to make things sound faster than they are. 800 megabit is only 100 megabytes.
Nerd talk, nerd. It's okay. All I need to know is internet fast, mama. That's it.
From
That's all.
what you know now, do you
Thank you.
think the men or women in Guilty Gear are hotter? Between Slayer and Nagoriyuki, I have to give it to the men.
I think there's like an equal level of attractiveness. They're both drawn very well.
What about that joystick site?
Never heard of it. I think I'd like rather do it like on OnlyFans or Fansly and start building a platform there.
Kick. Short for kicked off of respectable platforms and relegated Chudsville.
Oh yeah, it's a mess over there. All right, okay. Let's get started, shall we? Alright, so, as you guys know, I like to poke fandoms with sticks. But believe it or not, Guilty Gear is actually something that I'm not unfamiliar with. I've actually played Exhard and a bit of Revelator. I found it to be an incredibly good time, because I have friends that are huge Guilty Gear fans that highly recommended it to me for the animation and character design alone. So I figured I would finally have a look at Guilty Gear Strive, because I haven't played the game. I haven't had time at all. And so I'm not super familiar with any changes they might have made to the cast for Guilty Gear Strive. So for me, while I know most of like the key character design things they do for the Guilty Gear cast, I haven't seen any changes in detail. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through the initial roster, which is about 15 characters or so, I believe. And we're going to talk about them. We also have the old designs up so we can compare, because the art style has changed quite a bit over the years. And just, yeah, heaven or hell, let's rock, mama. And if you guys like this video and you show it a lot of love, lots of likes and all that jazz, then we can probably jump into DLC. Because I do love Guilty Gear. I think that the character designs in Guilty Gear are great, is what got me interested in fighting games in the first place. So, yeah, I want to just go through Strive, have a good time. And yeah, they're old designs, but not the first design. Exactly. We picked from, like, the old designs that still stand the test of time. So yeah, we're gonna go rock and roll with Guilty Gear Strive. Let's do it, baby! Okay, so we start with Soul Bad Guy. This man is a scientist. This man is a scientist! Frederick, my main, I love Soul Bad Guy, okay? This motherfucker is actually a scientist. Yes, this fucking brick shithouse of a man knows science, and very, very well. But the most fun thing about Soul now, so many years later, is just how much muscle he's put on. Like, my man used to be a Twinkie. My man was like, he was obviously lean and like muscular or whatever. Like, he dressed like such a whore. But I think that like he's sluttier now. My man was a twink. Soul had, literally, things that never change. Insane hair. Big sword. Respectable man boobies. That hasn't changed, okay? But what has changed is the shape language of the character. Whereas before, he had a very balanced body type. Now, baby boy has an insane Dorito body. A perfect hourglass figure as a dude. And fucking pecs that can rival the gods. You can bounce a quarter off those. And the zipper is hanging on for dear life. Like, they can't, the reason the zipper is down there, chat, is because it can't go all the way up, okay? It would burst, okay? It would burst and hit fucking Sin in the forehead, and then everybody would die, and Dizzy would kill him. But Soul's design for Strive, I actually love, because I think that, like, they've gotten the key elements that he has, which is red, black, and white color scheme, his free belt, his bandana, and they've actually modernized it a fair bit. His original design was very much, he had like a ton of belts, yeah. His original design was very much RPG protagonist. Like, nonsensical top, but looked really cool. A fuck ton of belts, his like pants, his like little fucking loincloth thing. So it was a very cool design, but it reflected, I'm pretty sure this one's from like the 90s or early 2000s. It reflected the era, you know? Nowadays, Soul has a way more modern look to him. The fucking crop jacket, slutty tank top instead of fucking, the fucking like plastered on super tight RPG top. A bajillion belts still. He has like his loincloth thing, but it's much shorter, so his legs have more of a chance to shine. There's more detail and patterning on his pants in general. His sword has a lot more color now. It used to not be as red all the way down. And it's in general just such a fun silhouette. His dick cloak. He needs it, okay? He's hanging a 12-incher. And the shoes just look so much cooler. I think that like Soul has always been one of those characters that he oozes Riz. And he looks like bad guy. Not bad guy, actually one of the nicest fucking people. He's just not having it with fucking bullshit, okay? He's done. Frederick is done. He's not doing it anymore. And so it's really cool to see how the design has evolved over time with him. I am particularly obsessed how they've managed to preserve his color scheme while still making some significant silhouette changes. Like, he didn't have a jacket before. There were a lot less gold accents before. They've actually brightened those up because they used to be bronzed in, like, the older design. The gloves are much nicer. We've embraced some symmetry, in his design, which, actually, I think he's always been fairly symmetrical now that I think about it. And we also have gone to, like, the Disgaea school of character design, and we've gone bigger and badder, pun intended. So, his shoulders are huge, his jacket is huge, like, his cuffs are gigantic. Look at, like, the size of his feet and his legs. That, like, makes him super bottom-heavy. The composition for Soul is phenomenal. And the coolest thing about Arc System Works is that the art style you see here on screen, chat, that's how they move. They literally look like this in motion, which I think is the thing that impressed me the most when I first saw this game. The animation, the 3D work is immaculate. So yeah, I love the new design. I love how much of a slut he looks like. Slut scientist, mama. And I just in general like how well they've preserved his silhouette while very much modernizing his look. Yeah, no, the cell shading looks great. They use it to great effect. I do like that they did not soften anything for this, because it just kind of ties into the anime feel. Like, these renders are actually how the characters do look in-game, which is very impressive. Hit the music. We'll probably put the music in the edited video. Arxis was cooking with this game. No, it's actually generally do feel like it's some of their finest. And fun fact, if you guys want to, like, see the story for Guilty Gear at any point, besides the Wooly video, Exhard and Revelator, their story modes have no gameplay. You can just watch them. It's a movie. Yeah, so, like, it's a very good color scheme. It's very fighting game-esque. And again, when you're doing a fighting game, the thing that has to be the most eye-catching is the characters. And I think that, like, for your, you know, John Guilty Gear, which is Soul, it's a very striking design. Soul and Kai are probably, like, the faces of Guilty Gear. And they did such a good job with Soul.
Woot. Howdy Lily.
Hi.
Huge fan, and I cannot wait for you to react to some of the girly pops and dudes in Strive.
I mean, they do great girly pops. Thank you.
I'm playing Strive right now. 2.0, let's go.
Yeah, because they dropped a huge update today. Thank you. The first trailer for Exhard is mind-blowing. It was so much fun.
Frederick is also a Freddie Mercury reference.
Yes, he is. Most of the characters have some musical reference on them. Fun fact. They care a lot about the music in Guilty Gear, which is something that, again, if Scruffy was here, he'd already be talking my ear off about it.
Fun fact, Lance in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 does Strive pose in chain attack. Both are big, muscle man.
And again, the animation work is beautiful. I'm not going to show you guys the trailers today, but we could probably do another video where we react to Ultimates later because I think that would be impressive.
Saul, his real name, Frederick Bulsara, is a reference to the lead singer of Queen, whose birth name is Farouk Bulsara. But we all know him as Mr. Fahrenheit himself.
Thank you. Yeah,
Freddie
no, and
Mercury.
again, it's all a musical reference.
Do we have Order Saul pulled up or what?
We have like the, I don't know if we have the other version he has. Also, I was considering doing intros, outros, and ultimates, but like we would not have enough time to talk about a lot of characters we did. So that might be another video because I do love seeing these dipshits in motion. Order Saul isn't in Strive, right? I don't think so, no. And like Soul does have another design when he does certain attacks, but like it's like the gear version, it's complicated.
Will you review Goku? He's in the game files?
No, I know. I did not know he was in the game files though. Thanks, Wave. You're fucking with me. Yeah, Order Soul, I don't think he's in Strive.
Reminder that this man feed grandkid/nephew with sugar water for a long time.
Yes! Oh my god, yeah. He actually like told fucking Dizzy, which is Sin's mom, like, oh yeah, he gave me sugar water. He's not lying. No, I'm not. No way. He was like, oh yeah, I used to have sugar water, and Dizzy was like, what? Yeah, sugar water. It's delicious. And she was like, you were feeding my child fucking water with sugar in it, and that's it. Like, yeah. So no, Soul is a great uncle. But yeah, the dragon install is a different design. We don't have the render for that here, but editing team, get it. Oh wait, no, I think I can get it.
The load-bearing Goku.
I cannot believe that the load-bearing Goku's real. You can't get rid of it, probably.
Will you ever do a character review for Wuthering Waves?
I'm not thinking about it currently,
I'm curious what grade you'll give my fave character, Augusta Lily G. Bongo.
I actually like one design in Wuthering Waves, so that might not be the best idea, but thank you. But yeah, that's my boy, Soul Bad Guy, whom I love to bits. And that's actually the John Guilty Gear. So, with that said, let's move on to the next one. Kai Kiss. Now, Kai actually had quite the redesign for Strive. Kai used to basically be JRPG hero protagonist. He was like night-coded. He's a king baby boy. And while his color scheme has stayed very much the same, white, blue, and black, it's actually become inverted somewhat. His original design was very much implied to like be like the hero, the knight, like the very kingly justice type of character, right? And he has like his hope belt that kind of like matches Frederick's free, but I don't think he has it anymore. So Kai is one of the designs for Strive which I'm not entirely sold on. I'm sorry if you're a Kai main, because he went from looking like a king to just looking like a normal person. A fairly normal person. While I do like Kai's vibe and I do like his story, although I wanted to hit him over the head with a stick several times, I do think that part of his appeal was like the knightly king shit, you know? And I do feel like while it is a cool design, I love the open shirt, I love the belt, I love the crosses on his pants, we completely lost the knightly aesthetic. He, like, I don't know if it's meant to show that he's, like, more laid back now and less worried or what, but Kai, to me, it's just not as punchy as it used to be. At all, you know? Not at all as punchy as it used to be. I definitely think that the old design had a lot more riz. If you see him in Revelator or in Xrd, you will very much see that the design has a lot of punch. Like, a lot. He's buffer, yeah. The Dorito body's more pronounced. I love the shoulders. And his color scheme, while inverted, still very, very pretty, but we did lose that night flare. What I do like about it, though, is I do like his kill as his cape. I do love the blue gloves. I think it's, like, very much nice touch. I do like the crosses on his pants. I like that we kept the sword as is. I like the open up shirt and, like, the more laid-back style. But it is missing some juice. For a fighting game character, I do think that Kai, requires a little bit more oomph. So hopefully at some point they redesign him again and give him back his knightly aesthetic. Yeah. He's very casual, way too casual for a fighting game. Again, if you're doing fighting game, and it surprised me that they changed the design to this degree. What you need is you need pizzazz, you need oomph, you need fucking insane shape language, design language, and for Kai, he looks very ordinary to me. You know? And again, not a bad one, just not what I expected for Strive. I'm very used to Kai being quite on the ball in these games and quite kingly and knightly. Show off those man titties. He's showing off more man titty than what he used to. Yeah, but like he has nothing on Soul. I'm sorry. It's like that meme of like the girl with the fat tits and like the guy and like the other girl with the flat tits like next to her looking at them. That's that, but like with Kai and Soul. Like, he's very, very casual now, and I guess that's, like, part of what they wanted to do with his story and whatever, but I do think that you can be casual and still keep a very regal aesthetic. I find Soul too big now. I actually really love how much bigger they've made him. Does Soul have bigger tits than Jacko? Yes! Yes, he does. Very much so, actually. I am a basic bitch, so Kai is my favorite. I mean, Kai's a pretty solid unit to use, though, like, from what I hear, but still. I would motorboat so bad guy. He would kill me, but I would. But yeah, for Kai, like, good design, solid, covers the basics of what, like, his character is, but it's missing the soul that made Kai Kisk, like, Kai Kisk, I think. It's just missing a lot. And again, he looks fine. It's just not as, like, in character as it used to be. Lore-wise makes sense. Lore-wise probably makes sense, but again, most people, when they're getting into fighting games, they don't care about the lore. Kronos, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. They care more about what the character looks like. And if I saw Kai's old design versus the new design, I'd like, I don't know, mama. I'm not sure if I'm vibing with this one as much. I think that, like, even if the story changes, you can still keep some things, if that makes sense. He's just a dad now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. He used to be more uptight. Yeah, again, if you see a level later, you'll know that. But, like, again, without context to the story, as from just a pure character design perspective, this, to me, feels like a bit of a downgrade. From a purely visual perspective. And I'm just telling you guys what I think as, like, someone who designs characters quite a bit. But yeah, nice, not my speed. Too simple for him, too casual.
Yep, Goku has a character model in-game that all the other characters reference in their programming for movement. It's wild.
Thank you. I mean, apparently that's a thing, yeah.
He went from righteous youth to laid-back dad.
Thank you. I do miss that they got rid of the belt that he had that matched Soul. I think it was very cute.
KY my goat, I love his dripped out coat.
The coat is dope though, yeah, thank you.
This man named his son Sin because of shame.
Yes, oh my god, like, the thing about Kai is that Kai is, like, Catholic guilt personified. I forgot about that completely. Like, why'd you name your child Sin? Because I'm ashamed of them. It's like, oh. Why are you like this?
He gives Naruto's dad vibes.
A little bit, yeah, like, older dad, I have to clean up my act for my kid, you know? He is Catholic, kind of, yeah, it's weird. Thank you.
KY's Super Ride the Lightning is based off a Metallica song of the same name, and there's a hilarious cutscene between him and Saul where they find out to their horror that they are in-laws.
That's actually in Revelator, yeah, it's super fucking funny. But again, I want you guys to, like, play it / watch it, so go do that.
Those FA gloves that have fingernails.
Do the gloves have fingernails? Ew, why? Ew, I never noticed that. Ew! Why? That's so weird. Oh no, I changed my mind. This design is shit. Like, why do they have nails? Ew! But why though? Why do they have nails? Nasty.
Of course KY ain't punchy. He's got a sword.
He does. Thank you. even know that the gloves had nails. That's disgusting. Ungodly. Ugh. Thank you. All the gears have gloves with nails. He's not a gear! They're bolt heads? Yeah. He is now- Guys, spoilers!
Are you also looking at the special moves?
No, we're not looking at those today. That might be another entirely new video. Because I think we would not have time. You can guilty my year, though. Oh my god.
Are you saying KY need a sumsal inside him?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt, would it? Thank you. Yeah, it's a really wild story, though, to be fair.
Okay, one wiki search later, and he's still a king and lore over a new kingdom he and Dizzy founded.
Yeah, no, that hasn't changed, actually. I don't know why the gloves have nails in them. That's such a weird thing to me.
Is it spoilers to ask what a gear is?
No, it's not.
I am not familiar with this game.
It's not, but it's like too complicated an explanation for me to give, so you'd have to like go watch the videos. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now, this next character is very near and dear to my heart. It's actually my favorite fucking character in this stupid roster. And I am obsessed. And I don't give a shit what anybody says when you see them. I don't care where they're supposed to be placed or not. I don't give a shit, mama. She is my favorite. She's an absolute fucking queen, and she deserves to be in this video. I am not waiting until we fucking hit DLZ for my fucking baby girl, Dizzy. I am making one exception for Dizzy because I cannot live without this woman. This fucking giga MILF, omega MILF, queen in her absolute right. Like, oh, but Lily, you said you weren't gonna do this. I don't give a shit, mama. I don't give a shit. I make the rules here, peasants, okay? This is my stream, and if I want to put the queen on here because I am obsessed with this fucking blue-haired MILF, then I will. It's Queen Dizzy now. Queen Dizzy now. Fucking mommy. Mommy. Like, literally, she's 6 years old. I'm like, go fucking cry about it while I go bang the shit out of her. How's that? How's that? While I fucking draw fucking, Kai going fucking balls deep in that ass, okay? Like, I don't give a shit, mama. She's had children, MILF. I don't give a shit. Like, I have actually drawn Dizzy a fair few times, but I've never given her a comic. I think she still deserves one. But like, Jesus, this design is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So Dizzy, I'm actually very pleased with her redesign. Dizzy has always traditionally had a pretty skimpy outfit, believe it or not. Very magical girl vibes in terms of how she used to get into it. Dizzy is a gear, if in case it's not obvious that she's not human. And Dizzy's original outfit was very much, fighting game coded, okay? Let's leave it at that. A lot of people were actually super confused about the outfit because they were like, wait, isn't she pretty young? Mama, don't. It's a fictional fucking type of creature, not human, it's fine. But like, the cool thing about Dizzy's design though is that it's always had like the life and death wing things. She's always had like really big pigtails, a lot of black to her design, black and white and blue. It's fairly well balanced for how complex it is, and it animates so well. So for Strive, I think that they actually put a lot more cohesion into this design, believe it or not. For Strive, the life and death type of vibes that she had, now they have very similar color schemes. The teal is on the bottom. It's incredibly cohesive. She still has a giant tail, fat dumpy. I will absolutely fucking hit that, yeah. And we got rid of the big twin tails because Dizzy has actually gone from being kind of like Kai's wife, by the way. They're married, fun fact. But was kind of like hiding her from shame to now being openly accepted as the queen of the people. So she's had an upgrade quite a bit in terms of look. She looks way more mature now. She dresses more modestly. I find this outfit hotter for some reason. I'm sorry. Like, the MILF enjoyer in me is like, ooh, mama, give me that, like, fucking, like, beautifully modest dress with the slit up the side. The blue light, the blue lining, the very much Asian influence, the flowers everywhere, the giant MILF braid. Mama, flowers all over it. She's being framed by her fucking wings, which are absolutely gorgeous. She looks amazing. She's always looked really fun, but I think that, like, the Strive design is tippy top for me. In every sense of the word, like, from the composition, the color scheme, the elements of the character that have been preserved and upgraded. I do think that, like, maybe Kai needed a downgrade so his wife could fucking glow up, because she deserves this. Like, Dizzy deserves this. I am sorry. I also really like that we've preserved her color scheme for the most part. We've just organized it better. So now she still has yellow accents on top and on the tail. And then it's not as, like, hard black and white, and then the wings had different shades. It's more like they have accents in their halos, and that's about it. And there's, like, teal on the bottom. There's blue lining in the skirt, which ties together the blue in her hair. Very cohesive, very pretty. It also ties her to Kai's color scheme a significant amount because he has a lot of blue and white in there as well. She is stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous MILF, gorgeous woman. You know? And yeah, like, the wing spirits are usually there. Actually, like, Dizzy has the funniest ult out of anybody in Guilty Gear. And if we do a video with the ults and animations, I'll show you. It's never not gonna be funny. But I do like the Strive design so much. I've actually seen the concept art for this. It's fairly involved. She had a lot of work to do. And I do think that, despite the fact that I loved her old design, I did, this one for me is just the tippy top. I think that this is the best that Dizzy has ever looked. Genuinely love the upgrade. Love how regal she looks. I'm really sad that she's DLC. I was expecting her to be in the base roster, but nope. Which is why she's the only exception I'm making, because she's genuinely the one person that I was like, why are you not in here, mama? Your husband is in here. Why are you not in here? Yeah, and, like, actually the outfit shows a lot of growth from the character, because, like, the old one that's up there, it's very skimpy, it's very cutesy, but it doesn't quite fit her as well as her character does now. Hi. She laid an egg. She did have a baby. She is a MILF, yes. She's very, very sexy. I also really like the wing motifs everywhere that, like, now instead of, like, the big spirits look like more like a cloak, but they're still feathered on the bottom. She has, like, little wings on her hips. And I don't know if they're dangling off her sleeves or if they're on her hips. Let me check and let me zoom in a little. They're on her. I think they're, like, in her sleeves and also, like, on the back of the dress. Very beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous character. And, like, even, like, the chibi simplification is just so cute. But yeah, she's a great character, and she looks amazing, and she looks milfy as fuck. Queen deserves to be here. 10 out of 10. I love her so much. They're in her sleeves. It's absolutely gorgeous. She's twisted from being dick to fight. No! The tail is like a narwhal. It's very weird. She's very weird. She's, like, very strange anatomy, but that's why we like her. Also, her spirits, by the way, they're not always there. Like, they're there when she's fighting, but she can hide them if she wants to. She has, like, her mom's sword. She has a great design, I do think so. No, Dizzy got the triangle twice. I'll ring it a third time if I need to. I love Necro and Undine. They're great characters. Yeah, they have a really... I much prefer the way that they look like now. Compared to what they originally had. Like, Necro looks way cooler. Like, with, like, no face and, like, the skeletal mouth and big hand. Why did she get 2 stands? Because she's Dizzy.
I do think her design in Revelator is the hottest.
Revelator's design is pretty good. Like, I'm not going to disagree with you on that, but I do think that this is definitely a glow-up that was necessary.
At work right now. We'll watch the VOD later with GF. Would love to hear your thoughts on Brisket and ABA.
Thank you. I adore the Strive design. This Strive design is beautiful.
KY, call me guilty because I am hitting that gear.
I'm sorry, I would not hesitate. But, like, I prefer that they got rid of the pigtails now, though.
I love the contrast of the cloak and hair on the Black Revenant.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah, someone said the name in earlier. I'm so bad at them, but thank you.
In a roster of nukes, Dizzy is a hydrogen bomb.
Yeah, Dizzy's one of those units that, like, theoretically speaking in lore, she would annihilate everybody. She's very strong.
The only character who has a surrender dick instead of destroyed because she terrifies her opponents into
Again,
defeat.
she has
Even her own husband.
the funniest ult in the entirety of the game. But, like, we'll save that for another video. Thank you.
Gears are basically any creatures with special magic-powered cells called gear cells. Gear cells were invented by Saul, Asuka, and Saul's girlfriend Arya.
Yep, it's a long story, but, like, the lore is pretty cool. Thank you. Wait, that's her? Yeah. Yeah, she scares the shit out of most people, actually.
I actually met her current VA back in college when she was just doing voice work for fan animations. And now she is 2B, Jolene, and Dizzy. She has come a long way.
Nice, thank you.
The Dizzy age discourse is so tiresome, like that's a grown woman, face with bags under eyes emoji. Nobody has the same heat they have for Aegis being 10 than they do with
Also,
Dizzy.
yeah, it doesn't fucking matter because she's a different species. So who cares?
If I were KY, I would not stop at just one kid. We would be having 5 minimum.
Like, if you need to wiki something to see how old it is, you already failed. Like, this is a grown-ass woman, but thank you.
It's a shame that there's no instant kills in Strive, yet, because there's a whole montage of characters reacting to Dizzy's instant kill from Revelator.
We can
and
probably
their
do
reactions
the
are
insta
gold.
kills from Revelator and XR, though. We can probably do those. Thank you.
Did you had too much estrogen on stream sometimes? Had you have a moment where you needed a steroid? Just curious.
There has been, like, with gachas especially, sometimes there's, like, so many women that I'm like, please show me a dick on the screen. I need to see it. Thank you.
The redesign shows how she's harmonious with her being a gear/human hybrid, i.e. she goes from twin tails to a braid to show togetherness.
Yeah, like, she's definitely matured a lot, and it shows. Thank you.
When she found out she was loved by the people who previously hated her,
Oh, I
Dizzy
cried.
reaction made me tear up.
Oh, I cried.
She's a precious bean.
I absolutely cried, yeah. Thank you.
Might have to change your name to P. Lily after that 6-year-old comment.
Shut up. Shut up or fucking dungeon for you. But thank you.
KY and Dizzy had glow-ups with having kingly and queenly wedding clothes in the anime.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, no, the blues are very calming. Again, her color scheme is
I
so
would have
nice.
gotten here earlier, but my mom turned on Brother Bear. I needed to see it.
Oh, it's okay. But thank you. Yeah, now they're officially married. Before they were married in secret, and Kai was so ashamed that, like, he named his son Sin. But yeah. Dizzy, I think, has, like, one of the best designs in Strive. Definitely one of my favorites. I saw it, and I went feral immediately, because she's so stunning. Hiroshi had him feeling guilty. He felt so bad, but, like, Dizzy's, like, a pure bean. She's so nice.
I love P. Lily.
Thank you. Yeah, she's Queen Dizzy now, not just Dizzy. Say that she makes you dizzy. Mama, that butt would make my head spin. But yeah, that was Dizzy. The one exception I'm gonna make to the base roster because she deserves it. Fuck it. More! May! Okay, I love May. May has had such a, like, cute design now. She's still very nautical, but I did notice that in Strive, a lot of the designs are a lot more modern and way less RPG than what they used to be. Chat, get it out of your system! Spam Totsugeki, go! Go, go! Go for it. But yeah, like, the thing I like about... Oh god, it's just going. Okay. Okay. Using the dolphin. Dude, the fact that she can attack you with a dolphin is never not gonna be funny. But yeah, okay. Let's talk about May, now that you guys are, like, spamming. So, a thing that I've noticed about Strive is that they've taken a lot of the RPG-esque designs that they used to have in for the fighting game and just modernized them a fair bit. So, May is cool because while she still has a lot of the stuff from her OG designs, like the nautical elements, the skull and crossbones, very orange color scheme, the sailor stripes, all that jazz, she looks way more chill now and way more like, let's go out to get like ice cream than what she used to. At the same time, the design has enough riz and enough like bombasticness to still very much fit in the fighting game. So like, unlike Kai, I think that like the thing they did great with May is they kept the gigantic fucking anchor. The giant anchor and the really big hat and really big hoodie just make this design go from like, could just be a normal girl hanging out after like going to the gym to, yes, pirate thing that's going to hit me over the head with a giant anchor and kill me, right? So you play with the bombastic, you play with the composition, with the shapes, with the silhouette, and her silhouette is very much like ready for action, nautical as fuck, you know? Guilty Gear has weird weapons. Guilty Gear has always had like very unconventional things when it comes to the fighters, and I've always found that very fun to see, especially in action. And with May, I like this a lot because it gives her like such chill cutesy vibe, while still very much preserving the nautical elements that I've usually known the character for. You guys know that like orange is not my color, but May wears it really well. I love how like bright it is, and then like has like the big hat that's not quite a pirate hat anymore, but it could be. The white and orange stripes on the sleeves and hem of the jacket, the big stitching, the cute like belts that she wears on the back, the bicycle shorts, yeah. The bike shorts are super cute, the big sneakers, the black gloves that like fit with the shorts as well. Like, great use of accents, great use of color. The entire design is just such pleasing to the eye, you know? I do like Guilty Gear. I do like Guilty Gear a lot, yeah. Yeah, and she's actually fairly short. Short girly pop with big weapon is always a vibe, and Guilty Gear does a lot of that. Audible sign for the triangle being grabbed. It's right here! It's a really nice shade of orange. It's not that obnoxious. It used to be, like, way more saturated. I also really like what they've done with her hair. It's shorter, it's cute, it's more cutesy, it's fluffier. She actually looks her age in Strive. She's a lot older than she looks, isn't she? Ages, like, the best way to deal with ages in Strive is just don't. She's, like, in her 20s. But it's funny because, like, people have always assumed that she was much younger because she has a pretty childish personality. Another thing I like is that I like that they made her legs relatively thicky. Like, she looks plumpy and, like, very pleasant to the eye. The baggy hoodie is definitely a vibe, though. It gives her a nice silhouette, though. It kind of, like, gives her, like, a triangular silhouette. A little bit more bottom-heavy, if that makes sense. So it makes sense why her legs are very thick. I also, you know, I'm very taken with the Kingdom Hearts style shoes. Like, the big footwear is such a vibe for May. It's adorable. And, like, a lot of her attacks have, like, her summoning whales and, like, dolphins and things, so that's kind of like her vibe. So she needs the giant anchor. It has to be there. Again, Disgaea School of Design. You make big, bombastic, ridiculous elements, and you build the design around that. I think that that's always been a very fun way to do things. Start big! You can always shrink stuff down later. Start big. That's what I like to do, at least.
Guilty Gear women you can look at on a bus. Meanwhile you'd get looks with Hoyoverse supposed adults on a bus that if you ask anyone not in anime, they say look like children.
I think it's because, like, Guilty Gear has a really different art style, though. Thank you.
Chat is traumatai Totsugeki Tatsueki.
Stop! Thank you.
Ah, yes, Mori Calliope trauma. Ina, thank you.
Thank you. For anybody who doesn't know what the fuck Totsugeki is, it's a line she does, she spams when she does an attack. That is very annoying, and apparently she's a bitch to fight.
Shoutouts to Justin Wong, an OG of the fighting game community who happens to main Mei, and is also my secondary main. Hopefully we have enough time today to get to my actual main I know. Totsugek. Totsugek. Totsugek.
Okay, so like the best
Totsugek.
way to describe Totsugeki, it means charge in Japanese, and the best way to describe this attack is like it's like a side B spam. Like side B smash, you know? He's in love with Johnny, but he doesn't care and just sees her as a sister, which never changes. Oh, Johnny's such a whore. Yeah, you either love her or you hate her, in between. I love her personally. I think she's cute. She's a charged character. She can hammer out dolphins. I see that dolphin in my nightmares. Yep.
An off-season swallow.
I don't get it, but thank you. Okay, more. Oh, Axel. I love Axel. Axel Low, another fucking musical reference.com.org. So, Axel is weird. He might not look it, but if I recall correctly, time traveler, right? British as fuck. As you can tell, obviously, by the giant Union Jack he's wearing in the old design, and then, like, the not super subtle at all fucking Union Jack he's wearing on his belt. The stripe design, though, may I say, I love. He's always been, like, low-key a little bit slutty. But the old design was missing a lot of riz. The old design was good, but it was missing that, like, oomph with the silhouette that I definitely think that the Strive one has. The Strive design. Why do you have 3 zippers, actually? Actually, Axel! That's... I'm so confused. I was like, this design is so good, and immediately, like, what the fuck? Why? They're buttons. Are they buttons? No, they are not buttons. It's like, sometimes jackets have 2 zippers. You know the ones that you can, like, zip up and, like, fucking meet in the middle? I guess that this one has 3? What's the point of this zipper, Axel? Thankfully, they're not that distracting elements, so I wouldn't say that they break silhouette, but it's definitely one of those things that makes you go, what the fuck? You like zippers, apparently. But I definitely love this more modern take on his outfit. He's a little bit less rocker than what he used to be, but I do very much like the vibe. I love the plaid jacket. I really, really, really like his bandana. I think the X is such a nice touch. Love the Union Jack belt. I like that the pants are, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't he used to have, like, skinny jeans at one point? I feel like this silhouette is nicer for him and for his dick, because, like, otherwise it was getting smothered, mama. Like, that Union, like, Ino needs that shit to survive, so, like, kindly do not smother it, thank you. Yes, I do ship it with Ino, leave me alone. I will have him plap that witch ass any fucking day of the week, chat. Jorts, he had jorts. He had jorts! Oh my god, you're right! He had jorts! He has his girlfriend back. No, fuck his girlfriend! Like, he fucking jumped through time and, like, dude. Okay, like, what would you rather? Your girlfriend or, like, the hot piece of ass witch with multicolored eyes that has, like, the fattest dumpy on the planet and who literally just used to wear flaps in front of the titties? They changed that. Eno's design needs to be way sluttier. But, like, mama, I will take the witch, thank you. His girlfriend actually looks exactly like Eno. Oh! Look, Eno's complicated, okay? Point is, the Strive design, I really like it quite a bit. I also like that we've, added some accent color to the weapon. Like, it was red before, but I like that we've made it almost pink. Because, believe it or not, that shade of reddish pink, that cherry red, guess who has that in her design? Eno. Okay? So I like these, like, little hints. I'm so convinced that the writer for Guilty Gear is, like, a disgusting shipper. Because there's a lot of relationships in this fucking game, okay? I'm obsessed with it. Love the gloves. I like how we tied, like, the tan-brown shades together, and we made the shade of black not super aggressive and warm toned, so the brown doesn't look that weird against it. Boots are fairly cool. I love his weird crop top, even though my brother in Christ, 3 zippers and a belt. Why? But like, he's still, you know, he has a good time. Axel just looks so pretty. He still very much like embodies that like punk rock aesthetic that he's always kind of had. But now it's just a lot more polished. And he still looks aggressively British. He looks like he's gonna invite me to the pub. Or ask me to try out Bangers and Mash, which I'm gonna make this weekend. So yeah, I love the new take on Axel. His silhouette is so much nicer. I do like, and this might just be me being, you know, like straight for 2 seconds. I like the Dorito bodies in Guilty Gear. I think they look so nice. I think that all the men in Guilty Gear are like scrumptious in their own weird way, you know? Like, they have different personalities and different vibes and different like backstories, but like they're all so pretty, chat. So pretty. Also, the chibi looks insanely smug, but I will say that his actual normal artwork looks super smug too. Like, why are you like this? Why are you like this? There's 3 zippers on the chibi. So that wasn't a mistake. That was like completely on purpose, mama. Look how smug, aggressive Uwu mouth. I also really like that there's usually like rock song quotes on their weapons and or somewhere on their person. Because, like, Guilty Gear is heavy on the music. Heavy on the music. If you've ever played it, you'll know immediately. Like, their soundtrack is goated. Also, like, the, like, slutty boxers in blue that are peeking out from the top of his fucking jeans. Yeah, like a true fucking criminal, mama. A slut. So, Axel is gorgeous in Strive. I love it. I like the more modern take on a British punk. Definitely. Yeah. He's Monkus is a filthy zoner. Yeah, baby. Great music. Time travel, mama. Get that witchy ass.
Dude is a time traveler and Kenza Wardo. Also hi.
Hi, thank you.
Axel's missing link, GG1, design is his best one.
I don't know, I'm very taken with the XR design and Revelator ones for him. But I like this one a lot too. Thank you.
There's a comment on the Overwatch vid complimenting me for using Axel's theme for Tracer, since they both are characters who are displaced in time.
Yeah, they're time
In
travelers,
reality,
but like...
I only used his theme because he's British.
And so is she. Wave. Thank you.
There is a fan theory that Axel is Billy Kane from Cough.
Could be. Thank you, thank you. The Brits. British!
Not a time traveler, but he got pulled out of his timeline by Eno because their reality IDs got mixed and got time manipulation powers from that.
Look, Guilty Gear lore is weird, mama. Thank you.
Eno wanted quick access to the legs.
I think Eno can get it whenever she wants, honestly. Thank you. All British people are time travelers. Apparently. There has to be a Doctor Who reference in there somewhere.
As a Brit, I'm almost offended by their idea of what is the Union flag. There's just so many ways it's wrong in both old and new design, and each is wrong in completely different ways.
Oh, yeah. Like, apparently the Union Jack is not drawn properly, but, like, who cares? He's still British
Fun
folk.
fact,
Thank you.
Octopimp, an FGC member for Guilty Gear, is also the voice actor for Axel O. Another fun fact, Octopimp really hates fighting against Axel mains.
Oh, no.
So imagine his frustration of not only fighting him but hearing his voice come out of that man.
Oh, dude, no. I would like fucking lose it. Thanks so much for the super, by the way. That's super generous. Thank you. I would fucking lose it if I voiced a character and I could not fight against them because, like, you keep hearing my voice and it's like, ah! But yeah, thank you.
Axel is technically one of the strongest characters in lore. He could erase the entire timeline. Him and Ino are also technically the same person, which is why they have the same powers.
It's complicated, mama. Thank you. Also, one that you didn't get read because you swore.
Lily, have you seen Guilty Gear Dual Rulers?
No, I haven't, but thank you. Axel and Eno are my favorite dynamic. The guy who pulls the bad bitch by being goofy. Yes, I love them. They're so silly. Thank you.
Axel, one of the few men that Saul actually respects and tolerates because they can geek out over Queen together.
Yeah, no, I love that. Doppler D, thanks so much for the sub. All right, let's keep going. Chips, enough! I forgot you existed. I forgot. Why are you in the main roster? What the fuck are you doing here? I forgot you existed. So first of all, stripe design, baller, stellar, beautiful. I forgot what Chip's deal was. Completely. I'm sorry. But I will say this, minor nitpick, everything about him is so beefy that his head looks super tiny. Ninja president! His muscles have muscles. Okay, yeah, so like Chip used to be more lean in body type, and now he's like completely beefed up. I do think this is the case where the lean body type suits him a lot more than whatever the fuck he's rocking now. But can we talk about how good the outfit design is though? Like, the poofy ninja pants with like all the buttons, the amazing shoes, the red sash, the big rope belt, the slutty side boob top with like the zipper, great armbands, amazing use of accents. It's a super fucking baller design, chat. It's so cool, but he's a little bit too buff. His head looks tiny. Like the OG design, I think it's the body type he should still have because it was like way more buff. Less ninja. It was way less buff. Less ninja, but like also a good body type for a ninja, you know? In the chibi, he looks less buff. The chibi, I love. We overdid it with the roids. Yeah. I also like that we have, like, let's look at the size of his fucking torso, chat. There's no waistline here. Like, literally part 1 JoJo bodies. But, that being said, the outfit that he's wearing, like, the theme is on point. The outfit design is on point. Just too big. Like, ninjas are supposed to be, like, under 200 pounds. Ninjas are supposed to be fairly light. This dude looks like he can fucking bench press 3 bitches. What the fuck have those guys been eating? A lot of steroids, chat. A lot. So yeah, Ninja President, the outfit is ninja, the build is not, but it's still super fucking cool. The high collar, the different shades of like charcoal and black that are so warm toned, big rope, great use of belt, a very fun silhouette. I will say this much, incredibly fun silhouette with like the red sash, and like the blade on his arm. So yeah, like Chip looks great. I forgot what his deal was. He feels like comic relief to me, though. I think he was comic relief, because, like, I barely saw him in the story mode. I also really, really dig his shoes. I like those, like, open-toed ninja shoes, with a lot of belts. It's a very nice modern take on the fantasy Japan aesthetics, you know? He is very much comic relief. He had to become the ruler of the world, failed a lot, and then formed his own nation to be its president. Oh, right! I was like, president of what? His own country. But yeah, like, Chip definitely could be stand to be a little bit more lean. Other than that, though, the design is stellar. Former crackhead, now ninja president of Africa. Do you have any idea how wild that sounds? So if you're from Africa, why are you white? Like, 10 out of 10 on this design, though. Other than that. Oh my god, Lily. Oh my god, Lily, you can't just ask people why they're white. I know, I love that immediately, like, 50 of you guys got that reference. Because, like, Hubby remembered Mean Girls, and now he's been quoting at me.
John Yowie hands.
Oh god, no. It's perspective, chat! Wait, no, the hands are so much bigger than his head. You're right. Thank you. Artists in Strive, what the fuck?
This man used to have a drug addiction and solved that by becoming a ninja. Truly an inspirational and incredibly weird story.
That's what we should all do. Thanks so much for the super. Dude, no, the hands are gigantic. No, like, measure that, like, I need to draw a line. I need to draw a line.
His XRD Revelator 2 render makes him look like Kikyoin.
Hold on. Thank you. I need to draw, like, it's not even that much in perspective, or it should not be that much in perspective. Hold on. I have to prove a point.
Chip is a massive weeb but doesn't actually know much about Japan.
Oh my
He
god.
just says random Japanese words while fighting.
Okay, the hand should be a bit smaller than his face. It's like about as big as his entire fucking skull, chat. Holy shit, thank you.
He's a
Yaoi
drug
hands.
addict who became a ninja after going sober, and now he's the president of Africa.
He's like,
He's
fuck
not
meth.
from Africa. He just beat up some warlords and everyone loves him for it.
Fuck meth, I'm gonna go throw some shuriken. Thank you.
Por que eres blanco?
Yeah, we can't just ask people why they're white, chat, but thank you. The head is way too small.
Fun fact, there are white Africans.
Oh, I didn't know this, by the way. It's a girl. It's a joke. President of Africa? Not in Africa? Mama, Guilty Gear is weird. There's like kingdoms and shit that don't exist.
As a Tekken player, Guilty Gear lore and characters feels like it's on a whole different level of absolute madness.
Oh,
But
it
maybe
is.
that's just me.
It is. It is. Somehow Tekken looks like a completely normal story compared to Guilty Gear. Like, when I say Guilty Gear is wild, Mama, Guilty Gear is wild, I just happen to understand a big chunk of it because I watched the videos. Thank you. Alright, let's keep going. Potemkin! Dude, has anyone had, like, a bigger glow-up than Potemkin? Than, like, the absolute fucking, like, this is what Russian majesty looks like, okay? This is, like, what peak male fucking performance looks like. It's Potemkin. I love Potemkin, okay? He went from, like, a big, beefy dude, and that's it, to, like, fucking rock-solid robot nipples and a fucking Full Metal Alchemist mask that I am never gonna get over how good it is. Giant shoes, big hands, nice body, peak male fucking performance, chat. Genuinely love Potemkin. I love how, like, we've embraced the military look for him. Also, like, even, like, the chibi is, like, gigantic. We are using a square design language. Like, the shapes that he has, his silhouette is super, like, sturdy. He's very stubborn. It's brick wall of muscle, chat. In motherland, Potemkin crush you. He's Indian. What? No. His name is Potemkin. Go away. Like, in my mind, he's Russian, okay? His name is Potemkin. He sounds Russian as fuck. Scruffy's gonna come in here later and be like, Lily, you got the lore fucking wrong. Anyway. Ironclad. I love Potemkin's design. It's so fucking dope. It's like such a great example of using like silhouette to the fullest for a character. Like, it's gorgeous. The military aspects, the fucking big rock solid buttons on the tipples, the big gauntlets, the helmet, the fucking rock solid shoes. Fighting this dude is a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass, okay? Like, the bit of Guilty Gear that I've played, I hated fighting Potemkin, but I love the design. And the strap design is phenomenal. I don't know if it changed that much from XR/Revelator, but I do really like how it looks. Also, like, realistically, I know that there's not a military jacket in the world that will let your muscles shine through like this. But, like, I still love it, though. Is it practical? No. But, like, does it look fucking cool on the character? Yeah, baby! He's wearing, like, either Giga spandex or we've made literally, like, little bags for each of his muscles. Those buttons are not long for this fucking planet, chat. He's going to go, ha, and flex, and, like, everything is gonna fly off. I also like that, like, they hide his face now. Like, I think the mystery helps the character, if that makes sense. It kind of helps with, like, the silhouette of, like, oh god, giant fucking brick shithouse. So I prefer the modern Potemkin, thank you. It went from, like, roid rage to actual mystery, and I love that. Society! See, he has tan skin, but fun fact, I had not seen his original design before this. I just saw the name, I was like, Russian! So, like, fun fact, this is actually me the first time seeing him without the helmet. But I like the fact that it's, like, the mystery, you know? XR design had them, like, with yellow hair and, like, no pupils. YouTube, I need to revive you guys. Okay, then this is YouTube's problem, because my internet is running at fucking lightning speed. Lightning fucking speed. Meanwhile, YouTube. Every fucking time. It's a helmet plume. It's fucking baller. Honest to God, like, I swear to God, whenever I do one of these streams, and, like, there's a lot of people in chat, YouTube is like, oh, I can't handle this much traffic. Ugh. Get your shit together, YouTube! Oh yeah, no, Potemkin's lore is also pretty wild. He's a great character, I will say this much. Like, pain in the ass to fight, I love the story. Comrade Jadhans. Is he, like, a grappler unit? I do not remember. Plot did a revolution, of course he did. Yes, that explains why I did not like fighting him at all. Hey, YouTube's back! Potemkin is a break your spine unit. But yeah, great character. Love the military bits. Love the fantasy. The fucking big helmet, big hands, just square shaped. Everything about him is just so fun. And he looks great in Strive. So I appreciate the Potemkin. I think that, like, Scruffy generally likes him. You see, he feels wave-coded to me.
OREDA. Potemkin Buster.
Oh, no, stop. Thank you. Not yet. Oh. Yeah, I would not like playing against anybody who uses grapplers. I hate them.
Fun fact. Potemkin likes to draw, but he needs specially designed pencils so that they don't get crushed to sawdust in his gorilla hands.
Because he has giant hands, chat! Look at
I know
him!
next to nothing about Guilty Gear lore, so anything you say I'll accept as canon.
No, don't tell me that because I will lie. But then again, the chat will correct me almost immediately. Or they'll follow the bit. Who knows? Thank you. His old design is baller, but I like the new design more. I like the new design more because I think that it adds some mystery to it.
I get the impression the GG devs don't know or care what constitutes a normal name for a given country that isn't Japan.
No,
and
they don't.
Maybe not even Japan.
They don't, but it's okay because they have a lot of fun with it. Thank you.
Don't you have a history of YouTube crashing?
I do. I don't know why, especially in, like, bigger streams. But, like, I thought it was, like, my internet first, but no, internet's fine. Thank you. All right.
Fun fact, the GG character Zappa, his OG design was heavily inspired by Vanilla Ice from JoJo.
Oh, no way. I love that. Thank you. YouTube is afraid of power. YouTube could have, like, the streaming world in the palm of his hand and they just
Gigantic
refuse.
hands. Tiny head.
Yes, this one is Yaoi hands, actually. Thank you. But yeah, like, YouTube could have, like, the streaming everything in its palm of its hand and it just refuses. Alright, and that's Potemkin. Let's keep going. Oh, Faust. Faust! Okay, Faust, you're horrifying. Like, okay, like, you were already a cryptid in the original Guilty Gear games. Also, shout out for having one of the funniest supers. But, like, now... they really cranked the horror for Faust up to, like, 11. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, he used to be, like, goofy but creepy, and now it's just like, hey, would you like to become a creepypasta? That's a range? Yeah, that's his ween, chat. Like, bro got demoted. No, this is a glow-up. This is a glow-up, because I think before, you couldn't quite get just how off-putting of a character this dude is. They nailed it. The long, super skinny limbs, giant hands with giant fingers, super gangly, the emaciated figure, the glowing red eye under his paper bag. Like, ugh. He's horrifying! The stitching on the skin, The, like, scrubs that are definitely way too loose on him, but, like, he can't fit anything else. Big stethoscope. The fucking blood splatter that just has good on it. Like, he's in, like, doing doctor things. The syringe of dubious red liquids that is hanging in place of where his fucking cock would be, like. And then, to top it all off and make it even creepier and more realistic, we gave him nurse shoes. We gave him nurse shoes. Look at how long and spindly his hands are! This is such a good redesign. Again, this is why I love Guilty Gear. Oh, is that a flower? This is why I love Guilty Gear, right? They are experts over at the fucking character design team at playing with shapes. This silhouette is phenomenal. This is a case where the Dorito body was kind of hurting Faust's, like, intended vibe. So they got rid of it. And they just made him so much worse in a good way, okay? I really, really like what they did. Like, because he looks super inhuman. I don't remember his lore exactly, but he scares the shit out of me. Like, he still has, like, the giant scalpel, but now he has, like, nurse shoes, which I don't know why I find very funny. And everything about him is super creepy. Like, the hunched nature, the fact that, like, he could be staring at the ground, or at you. Long spindly fingers, the weird gloves, the fucking... You can see his muscles, but, like, he's emaciated, you know? In the older games, he was meant to be a sillier character. Now, though, whoo, super creepy. He needs a sandwich. He needs several sandwiches. But yeah, like, Faust is one of those characters who, he has a decent bit of story behind him, of course. But now, he's even creepier. Like, does he also have, like, stitching on his arms? I see some in the chibi. Oh, yeah, he does. So now it almost feels like he's put together with, like, very long, spindly corpses. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Faust is entirely human. Not anymore, anyway. But yeah, he's definitely horrifying. He used to be, like, a gag character in, like, the older Guilty Gear games, but, like... He had an incident. We had an incident. Let's leave it at that. But now I think that we really nail the incredibly creepy, off-putting horror theme that the character should have had. I love this for Faust. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. He was already super, a little bit off-putting, but, like, very much in a fighting character type of way. Like a silly little goober. Now he's terrifying. Now he's super scary. I'm sorry. Like, if I saw this in a dark room, oh, I forgot to turn the patio lights on. I would run for my fucking life. I would fucking scream. He's a dude, but he's just a very weird dude. He's become weirder as the franchise has fucking evolved, yes. He has a dick syringe hanging out. I actually kind of like the dick syringe. I think I think it's a funny bit. In motion, he's still quite silly, too. I mean, he probably is, but, like, this render is like, ah! So scary.
He used to be a serial killer.
Oh, right. That's right. Thank you. We've just had an incident, okay?
The funniest part is this is just Faust with burnout.
Yeah, he's just tired, Mama. He needs to sleep. Thank you. If I woke up at 3 a.m. and I saw Faust, I would pass away from fear. I would die!
In Strive's gallery, there's a picture of Faust where the scalpel is censored like a ween.
No, I love that. I love that. Thank you. So we're not gonna bring up the cock string? No, I have several times, actually. Metaphor for his dick.
From serial killer to gag character, to horror monster seeking redemption.
Yeah, he's had quite the evolution of the franchise's history, actually. Thank you. Average first shift ER, you're like fucking 5-hour energy shots in, like... People keep fucking coding. He's not scary at all. Mama, are we seeing the same motherfucker? Es un pasante del IMSS común y corriente, güey.
Lily G. Scream.
Thank you! I have a plushie of him. No, the chibi's actually adorable-ish, kind of, a little bit. He's my main. He had some really wacky attacks. He ran fucking wheelchairs into people's chins.
Cartoon character. New Faust. Overworked healthcare worker. Perfect.
Yeah.
No notes.
Perfect. Does he still run wheelchairs into people's shins? Because that one was really funny. Thank you.
You should check his first appearance in bald form.
Oh, right, he used to be bald. Like, yeah, the paper bag thing, he hasn't always had that. Thank you. What if there was gamer subs in that syringe? You want that shit straight to your bloodstream, chat.
Faust is still human somehow.
Apparently. On the toes when they lay down is hilarious. Oh, no.
Hear me out on Faust.
No! No, chat, no. No, no. Cease. Cease with those machinations. No. Do you, like, my chat has no self-preservation. Holy shit. I fear for your soul. But thank you. Hi.
GG music is also insane.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, thank you. Lily, yes, the bag has to stay on. I think that something terrible happens if you take it off. Someone wants that spooky boogie. No.
Will you check out the themes? The music goes hard and Faust's theme has actually made me cry.
Probably not on stream, but I will eventually. Thank you. Faust is chill, I think. He's chill, but he doesn't look chill. You said what to do, so you don't get to judge. Baby. He's a sweetie, though. Not my land, but I get it. Like, again, he's so scary. He looks so scary, though. All right, more. Oh, first of all, hold on. Raw. Okay. Raw, not pulling out in every hole possible. I'm sorry. Like, Milia. If I like Dizzy, Milia is one of those characters that makes me feral. Absolutely fucking feral. This woman is like sex incarnate. I am sorry. Like, her old design was cutesy, but it was like very 90s anime. You know the type, crazy, kind of like crazy hair, outfit that's like cute, but that's it. But like the new Milia, it's like giving like spy. Like spy detective goodness, fat fucking hips, thighs that I'm going to annihilate. Like, the buttons are struggling for dear life. I love the like little crop bit to the jacket, the blue shirt underneath. The hair, again, everything's my favorite part of the fucking design. Fun fact. I can actually do that with mine, because, you know, shapeshifter, but gloves, the like uses of orange and like the icy blue eyes, black boots, mama, just go. I'm too gay for this shit, chat. I am too gay for this shit, because Milia is just such a beautiful character. If it's her hair sentient at Farrakhan, she can control it, I think. She's a Russian spy and assassin, yes. I love what they did in... Because, like, the design for X-Guard and Revelator was cute. But I really like the trench coat dress. I think it's such a vibe. It's so fucking pretty. It just, like, makes her silhouette a lot neater, if that makes sense. It's definitely giving spy. But we actually balance out the fact that the hair is such a big part of it by giving her other elements with flow, like the scarf, and then nothing else. And the scarf is actually, like, warm-toned as well, so it doesn't distract from her hair, which is important for a character like this. Wow, her hips are thick. A lot of characters in fucking Guilty Gear are thick as shit. She can turn her hair into 9 or anything, which is pretty impressive. I love the hat. I love the orange. Adore the trench coat dress, especially like the little crop bit. All the belts, the buttons, the tights is such a great look. The boots are adorable with the orange accent. She's hot, okay? Like, she's hot and I am weak. I am weak of will, mama. She's so pretty, I'm sorry. Yeah, I like the new color of her hair. I feel like the old one is like very like standard anime blonde. The buttery, like, warmer tones and like more silvery. It's kind of like Rosalina's hair color, I think, from Mario. It's just much nicer. It feels, it suits her skin tone better, I think. Very much mother, yes. Molten gold. Strawberry blonde. Yeah. She's strawberry blonde. There's red hints in there. Very, very, like, slight ones, but yeah. The hips are insane. No. The entire body's insane. Like, mother is mothering, chat. And even the chibi is like super fucking cutesy. Very sensual. I think that like the vibe for this character, it's sensual. Definitely, definitely so. Pear-shaped. Oh, yeah. Look at those hip dips, mama. Look at them. Look at them. Yum. Looks more flowy. It has a very nice sense of flow to it. I think that like the rose, kind of like strawberry blonde shade fits with this color scheme a lot better. You could suffocate a person with that dumping. Again, the Guilty Gear ladies have it. Fucking they can get it, whatever they want. So yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful design, gorgeous character. I'm really glad that she's in main roster, I would say. Her Lost Trigger moves pose is really cute. She has a lot of really cool moves, I think. I haven't seen the Strive ones, but I remember the Xrd ones. Yeah, again, everyone in Strive, I think, got a redesign. Some of them more subtle than others. Everyone's animations are great, though, because Guilty Gear is kind of, like, known for that. But yeah, love the pose, love the silhouette, love the outfit, love the use of the hair in the composition. And in general, I like how warm-toned it is for, like, such a cool, seeming character.
I'm catching up on the VOD. Why is May pregnant in her art?
She's
Salty
not. She just has a
B71
really
hot.
baggy hoodie. You like if you can wear like really baggy stuff and people will assume that. Thank you.
In the words of Lucy Pyre, PP go boing boing.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but absolutely 10 out of 10. Thank you. Hell to fight, but super cute though. Very. Thanks so much for the sub. PP go boing boing. A lot of designs in fighting games are tricky because moves need to be readable.
Same voice actress as Edelgard from Fire Emblem.
Oh, nice. Thank you. That's why often you need to make big hands and feet. You can just leave that in a Street Fighter 6 and make thicker characters to hide it a little bit. Yeah. Oftentimes you need the readability. That's a big part of character design for fighting games.
Millia Rage. When the hair pulls you. Heaven and hell.
Literally when the hair pulls you. Yeah, she's completely in charge there. Thank you.
Actual one of the complaints with current GG is that it's losing some of the hard rock, heavy metal 90s art aesthetic in some places that defined it for most of its life, and that is something I noticed people did talk about.
Yes, but I do think that evolution is important for games like this. Like, they still have their roots, and the music is definitely still there, but you can't expect them to stick with, like, the same design philosophy forever. Metal and, like, hard rock are not as culturally prevalent as they were back then. So they're trying to, like, adapt, I think. It makes sense that the designers themselves would move on slowly, you know? Yeah, it's a sign of the times, exactly. Yeah, you can always circle back because the nature of these things is very cyclical. Alright, let's keep going. They've been doing this for 30 years. It's an old game. Zato won. Oh, daddy. Daddy, I'm sorry. Like, this is one of the ones that I'm like, yeah, daddy. I'm sorry. This man is so attractive. So JoJo coded. It's like Xenos and fucking a JoJo villain got together and also like Venom and like, ugh. I'm so attracted to Zato, thank you, like, insane. Eddie looks great. Eddie looks great. Eddie's having a great time, but like, he's always JoJo posed. Can I say just that I really like what they did with Eddie in this so much? Like, Eddie went from like muscly shadow creature that was like low-key groping Zato to an actual shadow who's somehow attached by the cock. I see that. I see the attachment. I do, chat. I do. They've made him so much creepier, so much cooler. Like, the detached eyes and, like, weird teeth, gangly fingers, hands everywhere, like, ooh. Absolutely stunning. Zato's outfit actually has barely changed. In the fucking, like, amount of time he's been in Guilty Gear, because I don't know how long he's been in here for. It hasn't changed that much, believe it or not. He still has like a black bodysuit. The blindfold is still very much prevalent. Now he has a little bit more detail on his shoes, I think. And the blindfold is also slightly more detailed. But for the most part, if it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. I think the main change made was Eddie. Eddie's design is probably the thing that needed to change the most, and I really, really like how they did it. Because, like, he went from being, like, an actual 3D physical object to, like, actually a shadow. He's flat. He seems to almost be consuming Zato in this fucking render. The chibi looks so smug for, like, no good reason, chat. Holy shit. And it's just so beautiful what they've done with the character without touching the actual design that much. Like, Eddie's just become, like, an integral part of it while still not stealing the show. It's very much cohesive. Absolutely gorgeous. The face for Eddie is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. But I love it. I also really like that Zato's arm became flat when Eddie fused to it, if that makes sense. You can't really see it with this background because it's actually fairly close to the color of the actual background, but, like, this is Zato's arm, and it's actually going up and coming out flat like Eddie. It's super fucking cool. I love it, because, again, design barely changed. But, like, Eddie did change a lot, and it looks so good. Let me make sure that you guys aren't going to get flashed with Vaporeon tits for a second. Okay. I want you guys to be able, I want to be able to, like, see this, like, okay, there you go. Oh, yeah, no, that's stunning. That's beautiful. That's a gorgeous render. I hadn't even noticed the opacity on this. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I used the Vaporeon lewd from Pokemusu to make these. Absolutely beautiful. That is gorgeous. God, he's such a slut. Does the shadow have a shadow? No, that's just how he projects itself. I love how whenever I mention the Vaporeon file, people are like, the what? I will clarify nothing. But yeah, Zato looks gorgeous. Eddie looks amazing. I love what they did with it. I love, like, the fucking flat and, like, 3D aesthetic. I wonder how it animates in-game. Genuinely curious to see him in motion now, because that cannot be easy to pull off. But the render looks spectacular. You know? Absolutely beautiful.
Funny you mentioned JoJo. His voice in Japan dub is Dio's voice actor.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Zato lore right now is basically, screw you, Eddie.
Oh, so we're not having it with Eddie anymore. Got it. Thank you. His English DA is actually Jotaro's. Oh, that's so funny. So he has, like, both JoJo dichotomies in there.
From what I recall, her hair is similar to Philia from Skullgirl, where it was a sapient weapon given to her and bonded like Zato and his shadow. It also implied she had to sacrifice something for it.
Yeah. I think that was, like, the lore for Emilio's hair. Thank you.
No lo sabías, Zato es sevillano.
Yeah, he's Spanish. I did know this. Thank you. In Strive, it's more like Eddie's decided that he likes Zato enough that he won't consume his soul and instead wants to hang out. Oh.
I once had some sweet memories. It's worth remains. All the same, how can I remember those moments, sweetheart? Tell me, tell me.
I feel like that's the lyrics from his song. Thank you.
Hey Lily, I made the sword. Thanks for the idea. I'll send an image in the Discord later.
You're welcome. Eddie killed him, but they should be cool now. Yeah.
Eddie's face kind of looks like Tokaka's face.
A little bit, yeah. It's just a little bit more unhinged than Tokaka, I think. Thank you.
GG experts in chat. Would Eddie happen to be named after Iron Maiden's mascot?
Probably. Knowing the references to rock that they like to use, it's very likely. Thank you.
Zato had to sacrifice his eyes in order to wield Eddie, and it's implied Milia had to sacrifice something for her hair, speculation being barren.
Yeah, these types of weapons that they can use, they require some sort of sacrifice, I think. Thank you.
You control Zato and Eddie at the same time by pressing buttons to attack with Zato and release buttons to attack with Eddie.
Oh,
He's very hard to use.
no, that sounds like a nightmare, actually. Hard level, but thank you. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I'm sorry, Borger! Girly Pop Mac Big Thighs herself. Holy shit, Ram. I love Ramlethal Valentine. I loved her in fucking Exard and Revelator. I love her in Strive. The fucking new design is just as baller as the old one. I miss the super pointy hat, but it's okay. Like, dude, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Like, the tan skin, the light hair, it's much longer now than what it used to be, I think. The super cute, like, kitty hat, the puppy, the need for Borger. She has some of the most badass weapons in the game. She's a Valentine, so she's I Dizzy in a way. Like, I think she's a gear. The hat is a lot more, like, so the reason that, like, Ram's design changed so much, also her cloak is a lie, by the way, that, like, shiny fabric, you see that's flesh. Like, okay, the Valentines are weird, okay? Like, they're all weird versions of, like, Soul's wife. Like, she wears you. Yeah, nah, yeah, they're, like, Justice clones. Yeah. So, fucking... Yeah, that shiny fabric you see in the lining of Ram's cape, yeah, that's flesh. She has some really wacky attacks with it. So the reason why Ram's design changed so much is that Ram was originally a villain. So her original design was a lot more intense in shape. It had a lot more triangles. The silhouette was a little bit more chaotic. She was very much out to get everybody. She's had a redemption arc since, and now her design very much reflects that. It's rounded out. It's soft. It's approachable. She still has thunder thighs. That's never gonna change, and I'm so glad. I love her so much. But the overall design is a lot less harsh. Like, the collar is not as big as it used to be. Hat is rounded. The teeth on her cape are rounded out a little bit more too. Hat ears are small and soft. Her hair is way fluffier. Her expression might seem more severe, but in reality, she's a lot more chill than what she used to be. Her swords have not changed at all, but the things that carry them no longer have, like, really big off-putting teeth. They now just, like, look like normal little spheres, and that's it. So Ram's design, while not super different in Strive, definitely shows a change in personality to what she used to be, which I love, okay? I love that we still have green accents, although a little bit less than before. I love the clover on the hat. I adore the color scheme in general. They worked the magic bandages that she kind of needs to wear to stay alive, side note, very, very well. The red looks really nice against the lining of the cape. The swords are still gigantic, still absolutely insane. And we still have... we still have... Sniffer! Feet sniffer! Ram is never putting on a pair of shoes ever! And I love that! She's so freaky. She likes hamburgers. I ship her with Sin, personally. Like, so cute. Grippers! God damn it, Lee. What? I love her, and I love her fucking fat ass. I didn't even notice. She's always barefoot. I think that, like, she's worn shoes exactly never. There was a comic that Soul tried to make her wear shoes. I imagine that did not go very far. She has a crush on Leo, though. She does, but I've literally drawn her, like... I think I've drawn, like, Sin banging her once. Guilty Gear lore is so fucking weird that I don't give a shit anymore, mama. Do the characters look good together? Do they have a good history? Yes? Okay, good. Give Borger. Exard was, like, very into feet. Exard was really into feet, actually. Yeah, now that you mention it. I didn't know, so I don't care. I don't give a shit. Go cry about it. Like... But her design is really, really cool in Strive. I love what they did with it. I love the change in personality. And I do like that we're using the actual shape language of the character to kind of show the redeemed, without going super into making her very peppy, because she's a pretty emotionless character. Were her original eye colors different, or she always had gold eyes? Actually, let me check the OG sprite. No, yeah, they've always been gold. Always been gold, and she's always had blonde lashes. A little more orange in the old artwork, but that's okay. But she's so pretty. I love Ram so much. So cute. Thank you for the sub! Ugh, underboob. She used to have a lot. The design used to be sexier than this. She used to have, like, a lot more underboobs. She had, like, no shame whatsoever. Now she has a little bit.
Ram Lethal is a wild name to give a girl.
It is. Whatever just calls her Ram. I find her hotter now. It is a very hot design still, but the underboob was nice.
My melanated queen kitty love gimme dat.
She's so cute. I've always loved the character, yeah. Everybody calls her Ram instead of Ramlethal, because it's just such a mouthful.
Fun fact, she has a crush on Leo Whitefang.
I'm not surprised, considering Leo. Have you seen him? We'll see him eventually, but yeah, I'm not surprised. Thank you. Sid is special. I love Sid.
Ram now uses a bit more than a belt to cover her boobs.
Yeah, now
also,
she wears actual
her casual outfit is really cute.
Yes. The thing with Ram, right, is that before the cape covered a lot of the biddies, so...
One of Saul's daughters/sisters.
It's complicated!
Is weird.
It's so complicated. Guilty lore is so weird. Don't think about it. Thank you. Sid is heart of gold, dumb of ass, but we love him.
Ram awakened my interest in caramel anime girls.
She has a great skin tone, actually. One of the few characters that have darker skin in this game, yeah. Thank you.
Also, Ram's story in XRD made me go, why does the fighting game has better character development than some story-based AAA games?
Genuinely, the story in Guilty Gear is phenomenal. I highly recommend it.
My favorite cinnamon waifu. Love her aloof personality, shark teeth, and killer curves.
Oh yeah, she has really pointy teeth too. You don't see it in this render, but she does. And also likes burgers. Thank you.
She killed Pooties heavy.
She's, yeah, thank you. Yeah, she's burger. I love her.
I bet you got a body pillow of a huge foot.
I don't, but I would if I could. Can I have that made? Like a fucking, like, Daki of a foot of Ramlethal's gripper specifically. She does have a dog, yeah, she loves that thing. It's like that meme of, like, I've only had Arlo for a day and a half, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. That's Ram, yeah.
They even gave her a puppy to show her that she's cute and not a crazy killer. I love the design changes in her, making it obvious she changed.
Yeah, it's very, very obvious by the shape language, for sure. Thank you. Hello. It will be a body or feet pillow. Feet pillow. Alright, more. Daddy. Like, you've always been, but like... Your weapon is so fucking stupid big that we had to fucking shrink your render so you would fit in the fucking presentation, Leo. What the fuck? Okay, like, Leo, you know, I love the JRPG fucking fake Grand Order style old design he used to have, but you know what? I kind of like it with the short hair. I do. Like, he's still very lion-coded. We didn't fucking axe that part of his silhouette, but like, he went from being, like, Commander General type pans to, like, stylish Explorer Daddy. And I love stylish Explorer Daddy. Like, the giant crosses are such a vibe. He's never gonna get rid of those. The beard! Mama, the beard is everything, okay? Like, those fucking sideburns connect to his chin. Ugh. Give me an experienced man, and I will be a happy fucking Lily, okay? Look at that! Look at that! Those are the hands of a man that knows his way around his finger bang, chat. An experienced daddy, the trench coat, the vest, the fucking white blouse, that button is going to go places. That button could blind me and I would thank the man. Okay? He hit me right in the neck high. Like, the belts, the hair, the hair short, I actually do not mind it. I really like the long hair, but the short hair, I do not mind at all. Like, the khaki pants, God, it's such a dad outfit. It's such a, like, the khaki pants are like, I'm gonna go golfing. Like, why? I love it so much. He's a huge dork, mama, yeah. And, like, I love the grandpa shoes so much, too. Like, the gold tip fucking loafers, energy, mama, energy! I want his fucking fit. No, the outfit is everything. I also really like that we kept the lion silhouette by keeping the fur trim on his sleeves and on his neckline. Because without that, the long hair would kind of be necessary for this character. Again, do I know what his weapons are? No. Do I love them? Yes. It's just such a fucking vibe, such an aesthetic. Again, like, the only thing I would like is a little bit more fantasy to the outfit because the weapons feel a bit out of place in this design, but I do not mind it at all. We've just gone very casual, while still retaining most of the pizzazz for the Guilty Gear cast, so I appreciate that for sure. He has a stance where he attacks backwards. Look, Leo does things differently, okay? Tonfa sword. Is that what it's called? It's insane. He can rotate them. He can finally jump. What, really? But yeah, Leo's design is just, oh, it's so chef's kiss. In both iterations. He's such a fucking baddie. And also, daddy. Yeah, daddy. I'm sorry. Completely daddy. The grandpa fit makes him hotter somehow. I don't know why. It just does. You know? I like that they dulled the coloring on the coat. Yeah, we've actually subdued the colors in a lot of the characters in Strive to go with a bit of a more muted color palette, but I do think that has benefited the cast because when colors are saturated, they really pop. So, like, there's a lot of saturation on the lapel of his coat and on the sleeves and on the gold loafers, but everything else is pretty, like, very nice, warm, earthy neutral tones, which I do like it quite a bit. It helps that he doesn't have twig legs in Strive. I will say this, his legs were really twiggy in the older designs, yeah. Like, the older design he has, like, he had very skinny legs, which is weird because he's really, really built. So I like the grandpa pants. I think that they even out his silhouette quite a bit in a good way. And he still has a really big coat, too. The early stages were very saturated. I mean, yeah, again, you kind of, like, refine your design philosophy over the years, and the designer... Daisuke, which, if you guys haven't played the new game that Arxis made with, like, his character designs called Damon and Bab, what are you doing? Go play it, it's so cute. I think that, like, his stance on Guilty Gear is, like, now that, like, after Revelator, I think they wanted to take things a little bit more casual while still maintaining some bombastic vibes. And again, it just really depends on what you want to do with the story, what you want to do with the characters, and what the vibe is, for sure. He now has, like, less silly boots. He has a more cohesive outfit. I will give him this much.
Leo is my favorite character to play in any fighting game. He can absolutely bully people.
Yeah, he can. He has, like, the stance and, like, the build that he can. Thank you.
Survivor's Guilt Daddy.
Yes, a little bit. Thank you. Leo is a nightmare of a gorilla to deal with. Hard to fight, I'm guessing?
Leo is the reason I can play fighting games. He has a basic Unga Bunga combo, but it's what allowed it to asterisk click for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, again, like, Guilty Gear doesn't have a very
before.
easy frame of entry. It's not like Street Fighter that, like, they made it more beginning
This
friendly.
man somehow managed to steal the hearts of 2 of our melanin queens in this game. How does this man do it?
He has that Riz, chat. Thank you.
Fun fact. All Leo mains sniff glue and somehow ties with the most crushed on character with KY among the cast.
What do you mean they sniff glue? Why does that feel like slander? Thank you.
Why am I still alive? For the love of God, this life is really freaking depressing.
Oh, poor
Sick guitar
baby.
riffs.
Thank you. I don't know. Is it because he's super Oonga Boonga? Oonga Boonga playstyle. Oh!
The big overarching theme of Strife is closure.
Okay, yeah, I can't wait to see it. No, it's true, I'm super high right now. Wave! Thank you. It is slander.
Leo Whitefang broken man suffering survivor guilt believing he's the fraud because he always survives and his soldiers don't even when he's trying to die, i.e. turning his back to his opponent.
I mean, my brother in Christ, you're a commander. You're kind of designed to survive. Thank you.
Sad fact, the reason why he fights harder when he faces away from you is probably he wants to die after all the people he loved and lost.
Oh, why is Leo so depressing? He's daddy, though. Thank you. Strife really feels like the finale for the current story up till now. If they make another one, it'll be interesting to see what they go on from there. I'm gonna ask Scruffy because, like, yeah, I need to actually watch Strive's story. Mega Survivor's Guild. Eesh. Alright, moving on. Hopefully the next one won't be that sad. It proceeds to give me the saddest character, probably. Oh, you are new. You are new, I think. Kind of-ish. You were in Revelator, right? Like, Nago is actually one that I'm not super familiar with, believe it or not. But can I say something? The design is top tier. Both of them, both the older one and this one, like, the Oni mask. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yeah, Nago is new, because I don't remember seeing him in other games, but like, you just put the in-game version there. Can I just say that the fucking Oni mask is probably the best thing about this character? The Japanese aesthetic, combined with very modern clothing that are just worn in a way that, like, emulate old-school Japanese fashion, it's to die for gorgeous, okay? To die for beautiful. The orange and the purples look so good against each other. I love the fucking katanas. Adore how fucking big that stupid sword is. The white is such a nice pop to against his skin. They picked perfect colors for him, with the brightest being like the purples and like the lining of his coat and the like straps that he has. It just looks so fucking good. I also noticed that like his sword is like blood red in the actual in-game sprite. Which is pretty neat because like something I've also noticed in Scribe in general, most of the highest saturated colors on the characters tend to be either on the hands or feet. I wonder if that's to improve readability. Because Guilty Gear has some absolutely insane designs and really, really good ones, but I've never found their movements hard to follow. Never. I'm imagining that sword is not always red, though, because it's not red in the render, so... Vampire, by the way. Ah! Hold on. I love the vampires in Guilty Gear. Both of them. Lily, no. Lily, yes. Lily, yes. Mama, give me that shit. I think that the mask is tying the whole design together for me. If I could, like, have him wearing the mask always, I would. He's Slayer's pupil. Okay, so they do know each other. The vibe I'm getting for him, though, it's, like, pretty cool dude, in general. He looks cool. The design looks great. I like that we have, like, the very traditional, like, Japanese vibe of, like, we're wearing one sleeve but not the other, but we still, like, we tied it around his shoulders and we show where it's tied so it's not just stapled to his skin, chat. I also really like that, like, the no shirt underneath, but kind of, like, one robe on, one robe not. Like, very slutty, but in a good way. Again, super modern clothes, but the way he's wearing them is very reminiscent to old school Japanese outfits. And the mask is just to die for, beautiful. The pants are very simple, just like fucking black pants boot things, which I do like. Very nice shade of purple on the bottom there. And the lining of the coat being purple is just such a, it's a chef's kiss against that orange, bright orange of like his tunic, you know? And this man to like TLS, you know what? You get the idea. Yeah, no, I get it. I'm with you, chat. It's daddy. Absolutely gorgeous.
curious if you would do a comic with Zato and Milia since they have a history together and had a strained relationship that healed up by XR and Strive.
Honestly, I'd be down to make Guilty Gear comics again. The lore is weird, but I'd have to probably watch Strive first.
Elfelt wants to marry that vampire hard.
I see Elfelt firsting hardcore for this. Like, the type of character that Elfelt is, yeah. I see her being completely obsessed with this vampire's dick. But, like, Elle is a giant romantic, though.
I know little about Guilty Gear, but Nagoriyuki is my fav because he's a literal vampire samurai. It's so cool.
It's a great design. It's a really, really fun fit. And for, like, new characters in the series, I love.
Managed to suppress his thirst for blood through training and likes to chow down on onigiri. Also, Elfet is down bad for him.
Can I just say that, like, he would probably annihilate Elfet and she would thank him? Thank you.
Vampires really do something to a lady's brain.
They do, I'm sorry. Elfelt probably likes that, though, to be fair. Like, ooh, you can have my blood. And then everyone's like, everyone's like, Elfelt, no. My favorite character's next. Being Astro will set your coach on fire. No!
The final form of black weebs.
What was that name for the Japanese equivalent of a weeb, but for, like, America? You know? Westaboo, yeah!
The red weapon is part of his gameplay gimmick. If you spam his specials too much, he enters a blood rage where he gains more damage and range, but he hemorrhage health and loses all his specials.
Oh, shit. Okay, I do like the gameplay tidbits. That's fun. Thank you. Yeah, like a Westaboo. But yeah, love Nago's design. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see Spanish favorite character. I'm gonna hate it. No, I don't hate her. I don't hate Gio. Oh. New additions to the cast? Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Okay, like, I know nothing about you except those and the ungodly amount of porn I've seen of you and Leo. Literally. Like, I have seen this woman take more dick, okay? So much fucking cock, chat. Like, this is a new addition to the cast, by the way. Giovanna's new. She's gorgeous. The dark skin and red hair, beautiful. Fat fucking bags, great hips. I love the loose trousers. The blouse is also impeccable. The suspenders. And the most fun part about her is, like, how well implemented her color scheme is, right? So, like, we have, like, very bright red hair, but her wolfy thing is, like, green. Complementary colors. They play off each other really, really well. So, like, it's designed to be, like, as a unit. Absolutely gorgeous. I do really like the kind of, like, 1940s silhouette that she's rocking outfit-wise, but, like, she's not wearing it like they would wear it at the time, mama. Let me tell you, the way that she's wearing this is way sluttier, but I'm kind of obsessed. You have to do her job and hang out with her dog and bone Leo. I've seen so much porn of her. I don't know what her story is. I just know that she's thirsty for Leo. She has fat bags and she gets drawn dick down a lot. Okay? A lot. I love the bottom of her shoes. Her shoes are great. I love the accent color on the bottom. I love the green accent as well. Oh, beautiful. The green accent as well on the sleeves is gorgeous. Look at how fucking fat that ass is! Chat. Okay, like, for perspective, as someone who draws characters without clothes a lot, this ass is so fucking fat that you could lose a hand in there. Okay? You could get lost in there. You wouldn't want to come out, but you could. You know? Like, there's paws on the bottom of the shoes. I love that. Well, she's Brazilian. Of course she has fat bags and ass. Oh! That explains a lot about the body type, actually. Really? Is she really? I want to live in there. Dude, it's a beautiful design. I also really like that they go with, like, warmer shades of green in-game. The in-game sprite is there. I don't know why she's hulking the fuck out. I haven't played Strive yet, so I don't know. But, like, a gorgeous unit. For, like, adding new people into the Guilty Gear cast, I do think that they did a really great job with, like, what I think is, I don't know how many people they added, but I know that Nago is new and Gio is new. So they did really good. Also, Brazilian in these colors, is that a Blanca ref? She turns green at like 100 meter. Oh shit. Before DLC, there's like 4 newcomers. That's 100% a Blanca ref. I mean, it has to be. So yeah, amazing work on the character design for Geo. She's so beautiful, so stunning. I also really like the wolf dog thing. It's very cute in the chibi, but I like how they drew it in the render as well. Just great use of color overall. And the red hair is such a vibe with the character. Great facial features. Everything about her is cute. I like the anime art style that they have for Guilty Gear because it does allow them to use facial features like noses and like highlight stuff like profiles. Normal anime art styles tend to kind of like erase. Like a lot of them tend to like draw like the nose straight down to the mouth. And normal faces don't have that. Normal faces actually have like the nose bridge, the tip of the nose, and then it goes down and it goes down to the philtrum, which is the area below the lips, and then the lips. So I like the definition in the faces in Guilty Gear. They're so pretty. Close to like 90s animes. Yeah. Absolutely stunning.
Giovanna refuses to button up her blouse because, according to her, how would I find a husband otherwise?
Wait, that's not real, is it? Dude, I love a girly pop that wants romance. I'm so tired of like girl bossing it. Give me a girly pop like Elfelt that's like, yeah, I want dick!
Underboob is more powerful than overboobie.
But this is a very powerful overboobie. Like, real talk, guys, I think that people forgot that, like, women like romance. Because, like, now every woman I see in media is wearing, like, a girl boss that just wants to fight shit. No, mama! Give me a girl that wants romance. Leave me a girly pop that wants to get married.
Baggiest pants possible, still so pretty.
The reason that these pants work, chat, let me give you guys the fashion perspective for this. It's because they're really tight at the waist. They're tight on the top and they're loose on the bottom. And considering the fact that her top is pretty tight as well, the silhouette is not broken.
Doesn't show here, but she has toe beans on her shoes.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. It's because the silhouette, the very feminine shape is preserved thanks to that really high-waisted belt and the pants being tight on the hips.
Unlike most fighting games, most Guilty Gear characters know what sex is and actively seek it, or at least had a really complicated romantic relationship prior.
The fucking writers for Guilty Gear are dirty fucking shippers and I love them so much.
Canonically down to smash with anyone at any time, but crushes on Leo.
Oh, yeah, baby! Yeah, I like her a lot. Thank you. She's fun to play. I need to try Stride, because I haven't played this one.
Also, Gio can ruin my entire life.
Annihilated and you would thank her. Thank you. Also Slayer. Slayer is bet. I love Slayer.
So, when Faust does the Afro install, most characters like it, including Nago and I know saying they used to have the hair.
Oh
Gio
no.
asks for a dye job.
Oh my god, but like I do like her hair color a lot though. Thank you.
My fellow Brazilian. I love her design, even though it's one of the least Guilty Gear designs. She looks more like someone who would be in cough.
She does look a little bit less Guilty Gear, but it still has the Guilty Gear charm. Also, side note, is it like an obligation if a character is Brazilian to put like at least one of the Brazilian flag colors in there?
As Giovanna gains meter, she hulks out,
oh, I love
doing
that.
a marginal bit more damage and getting a bit more tanky.
Okay, thank you. Like, is it like mandated? Or do Japanese people just think that you need to do that?
Secret Service, why are government officials hot in fiction?
I mean, yeah. It might as well be. I feel like every Brazilian character I've seen from like a Japanese game has the colors in there somewhere.
I believe there's even voice lines of her speaking in Portuguese in both the English and Japanese dubs.
Oh, nice. Thank you. It's by law, Lily.
In fighting games, Brazil equals turns you green.
Yeah, literally, it needs to have some green somewhere. Thank you. In Brazilian law, so if I make a Brazilian character, I have to put the flag in there somewhere, right? Or the colors.
Yes, more cinnamon waifu's heart.
She's absolutely beautiful. And again, I like the skin tones that they use a lot in Guilty Gear, because they don't just like, they're not afraid of melanin at all. It's important so we can have a Brazil mention moment. I think that's hilarious, though. Let's go, baby! Are you also new? You see what? You're not. No, you're old, but I forgot what your deal was. Dude, what a beautiful design. Like, he already had a lot of, like, really bombastic character elements. Nippleless. He had a lot of really bombastic character design elements, but, like, now, though, I like the undercover salaryman who's retired from office work and went to be a dancing slut. Dude, he's male wife coded. He's such a male wife. Like, stay at home with the kids while you go to work, mama. The obi, the fucking loose sleeves, no shirt, giant fans. Obsessed, by the way. That's so fucking beautiful. The butterfly patterns on the pants, super clean color scheme, very, very fun. The glasses. He went from having, like, really pointy, kind of steely hair to, like, having more, like, retired salaryman hair, and I'm so into it. This is what would have happened to the judge in Jujutsu Kaisen if he hadn't crashed out. He would have just become this. Well, lawyer, rather. He was gonna be a judge, but, like, the lawyer from Jujutsu Kaisen that had, like, a fucking mental breakdown, he should have just done this, you know? Anji is so gorgeous. I love that, like, I love a buff nerd. I love me a fucking man that, like, you see his face and you're like, ah, yes, an accountant. And then you see the body and you're like, what? It's like, I don't know, it's so refreshing. Like, what? Who says, like, just because you wear glasses, you can't be buff? Fuck that noise. Not all boyos with glasses need to be Twinkies, mama. You can have abs and let me lick them. God, look at him. Oh, the teeny tiny glasses, though. I love the decorations on the fans. Like, the modern fans, I like the white and red a lot more than black and gold. But we still have black and gold on the color scheme, because the obi is, like, a shade of gold, and, like, the pants have a lot of black in them. Buff people with glasses are perfect. Dude, I love buff people with glasses. Literally Clark Kent build. Dude, built like a brick shit house. The super long sleeves. Like, can we talk about how great the sleeves add to the readability for this character? Your eye goes from the red bead in his right hand, right? Down his arm, down the sleeve, and then you hit the other arm. See, like, let me just, like, draw you guys, like, how fucking clean this is. From the bead, right? Down the arm. Or down the fan. You can read this in several different ways. Down the fan, then down the arm, right? To the other fan and all the way down to his feet. And that will let you, and then use the line on the pants to go all the way back up. With the other sleeve, and then boom, tie it back in his face. It's like a perfect figure 8 composition, absolutely gorgeous. And it ties it back to the focal point, which is the face. It's masterful work. Absolutely beautiful illustration. It is the type of stuff that, like, it's one of the hardest things to learn how to do consciously. Believe it or not, most artists, if you've had some experience, you will have some compositional knowledge just intuitively. But once you actually master how to do this shit intentionally, all of your illustrations are going to look great. It's not easy, mind you. You have to think about it, but, like, you will get such good work if you start thinking about composition a little bit. It's just such a beautiful design. I forgot what your deal was, but I love you. Okay? Yeah, Arc System Works has been at this for a while. Daisuke has been at this for a while. They get it. I also like the mix between, like, the old school, like, Japanese shit and the more modern casual clothing they have in Guilty Gear. Like, we haven't forgotten this is a fighting game, you know, at all. He's a male wife. I love that. He's, yeah, like if this is Baiken's partner or whatever, like, she gets home and he's, like, with the kids making rice for dinner or something. Boiling fish. Thank you. This is Chip's bodyguard. Oh, I love. Chip is such a creature. Okay.
Also, this was the first major Japanese fighting game to use rollback netcode, so Strive objectively caused fighting games to get more accessible online across the board.
I think that's so great. I think that's so great, because, like, this games have a high barrier of entry.
Japan is gone.
No, but thank you. Like, these games have a pretty high, difficult learning curve, I would say. I don't play a lot of fighting games because of that. I was able to play Street Fighter 6 because it had, like, a more, like, beginner-friendly mode. But learning how to play Guilty Gear is an experience.
Those glasses do nothing.
Nothing. Like, he can't even see out of those, chat. They're aesthetic, mama. Thank you. I'm gonna make a buff dude with glasses. I'm gonna make, like, a gorgeous buff dude with glasses.
Angie and Bacon are intentional subversions of traditional gender roles.
I
Angie
really like
is an
that,
elegant
though.
dancer while Bacon is a violent, revengement warrior.
With
I really
fat
like
bags.
their dynamic.
With really fat bags. I love her. Thank you. Hot man wife. He is a hot man wife. He's stunning. Look at him. Sex with a man. Oh. Fun fact, she's in Damon and Bab. Ah! Eno. I think if I could summarize Guilty Gear's like design philosophy and aesthetic into one character, it's this motherfucking bitch. This woman who is serving rocker witch cunt, okay? Like, she is up here fucking serving Kantasaki and Slayashima Mama. She's destroyed it, absolutely annihilated it. She has one of the best designs in this fucking stupid game. Why is Soul behind you? In your chibi side note. Like, why is Soul there? Spanish, you biffed it! Yes, Axel's girlfriend. Now, I love Eno because Eno has always traditionally had a very sexy design. If you look at the old one, Mama, that top was on with double-sided tapes and a dream. That top, if she jumps wrong, is like, boom, areolas, okay? Nipples right in your face. It's a dangerous fucking top. But now, we fixed this problem. This because Mama, that was just barely covering nipples. Like, you would be able to see a little bit. Her face is so sexy. Like, I love Eno. Now then, we actually did fix that issue in Strive by giving her, like, an actual bikini top. She is no less sexy in Strive, mind you. The hat is bigger. Bigger and badder seems to be, like, the design philosophy for a lot of Strive characters. The guitar is stunning. She has, like, the witchy aesthetic is a little bit more prevalent than ever. Super tall boots still there. We have a longer skirt on the back, but still very teeny tiny skirt / shorts on the front there. Big fucking belt with a giant buckle. Absolutely stunning. Also, I like the addition of sunglasses because Eno actually has a really weird eye color. They're kind of like mine in the sense that, like, they change, right? They usually draw her with, like, teal eyes. Like, she has, like, teal in the chibi. But if you look at her eyes in the actual, like, in-game, like, from, like, Revelator onwards, they're, like, weirdly multicolored, so the sunglasses are a great touch. I generally love what they did with her outfit. She's still such, like, I saw some people bitching, mind you, as they always do, that they felt like this outfit was a censored version of the old one, because, like, she had a more risque one in X-Heart and Revelator. Mama, this is sexier than ever to me. She's still showing exactly the same amount of skin, except her outfit now is a little bit more functional, okay? Like, there's no longer a risk of nipple popping out. And I love the hat, I love the hair, I love the guitar in teal. It's such a great color to go against that shade of red specifically. She used to have, like, a more cherry red vibe that kind of, like, matched Axel a little bit. But, again, the colors are a little bit more toned down in Strive. I do love it, though. I think that, like, that's, like, an old school, almost like an old school, like, Fender guitar, I think. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what she's referencing exactly, but Eno's one of those characters that has a pretty complicated story. I won't get into it, but she's actually in the newest game that Arc System Works put out called Damon and Bab, which is super cute. I love the silver details on her boots now. I adore the giant belt buckle. I like the tummy. I do like the tummy. She did not show tummy before. But it suits her, you know? Gibson, actually. Oh, yeah, that is actually absolutely a Gibson. No, you're right. A teal Gibson, beautiful guitar. And I really like the strap being, like, kind of skinny. Because before, the strap did not show as much. She still had the guitar, mind you, but, like, I feel like now we've embraced some practicality in the designs, which I'm kind of obsessed with, you know? Rock Witch is an amazing idea. I also am obsessed with the skull on the hat, because it kind of, like, plays into, like, the rock vibe and the witchy vibe. With the white lining, which matches the white lining of the inside of her coat and the bottom of the outfit. How do you feel about all the femme symbols? I actually think that they suit her. She looks really, really cool with all the, like, silver accents. It's just these two, I think. Yeah, like, the old school Gibson is amazing. There's way more detail on the boots now. The black platforms look much better than the red ones. Great use of color, awesome contrast, amazing shapes in general. And beautiful instrument, dead ass. And again, It's less like, it's more like the symbols associated with magic, not femininity. Because witchy. She's always had like my favorite. I knew who Ino was. Well, I didn't know who she was, but I had seen the character before I saw Guilty Gear. And I was obsessed with her. Obsessed. Literally obsessed. She's so beautiful. It's both a femme symbol and an Ankh. Again, Ino has a pretty weird history, but I like all of the fucking symbolism on her outfit, and I love what they did in Strive. Definitely.
So another thing about Penny and Gerard Way. He likes mecha anime and even broke down to make some of Penis' classmates in her introduction comic be Simon the Digger
Oh,
from
that's so
Gurren
fucking
Lagann,
funny.
Patty
Thank you.
from Dirty Pair, Reisuka Shinji, and Nagisa from Evangelion.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you.
Saul bad guy jump scare.
Saul is in the background there. He's just being himself. Don't mind him very much. It's fine. Penis classmate. Penis! Oh, you mean pennies. Oh, yeah.
Looking for a hot musical witch baddie? I know one.
You know, mama. He knows the tits.
My main ever since I started the series in XRD Rev 2. She is notorious for requiring really fast inputs to even play her at a high level, but for her, she's absolutely worth the
And
carpal
again,
tunnel.
like, Guilty Gear has a pretty steep learning curve, but they have such interesting characters, mama. Thank you.
Fun fact. In her debut game, she takes the top off in her round win animation.
Yes, she does.
And
She
her
used to
nip
take
is
it off.
visible for exactly 1 frame.
She used to
This
take it
caused
off.
the game to get an M rating.
She used to take the top off. Yeah. They changed that,
she
obviously,
has a
though.
move called Stroke the Big Tree.
Oh, damn. Okay. Thank you.
Also, in her win animation, she plays Eddie Van Halen's Eruption.
Oh, yeah, no, music's a big thing for her. And that was actually the base roster for Guilty Gear Strive. Now, I actually did really enjoy their picks. I would have loved to see Jacko in there, because I love her. As well as some other standouts. But I think that for, like, the starter cast, not a bad selection at all. Really, really good. I love the designs for Guilty Gear. I do genuinely enjoy the direction that the game has been headed in, if that makes sense. Because it was always really fun and kind of like JRPG inspired, but like now things are a little bit more casual, a little bit more chill. I like that. I do think that like standout designs for me, definitely Ino, Ram, Dizzy, my wife, absolutely. And Soul always looks fucking phenomenal. But yeah, Guilty Gear is a really good time. I highly recommend playing it, or at least watching the story modes and the lore videos, because it's fucking insane. 10 out of 10 game, I would say. I can't actually wait to try Strive out myself, because I suck at fighting games, but they're so fun to play. But at least watch the story mode things. If you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more Guilty Gear characters. Because if the video does well, you guys give it a lot of love, we can make more. There's a lot of characters, actually. DLC has a decent amount, so we should probably get to those at some point. And if you guys really do like the fighting game stuff, we can also do a video with the animations for Guilty Gear's characters, because I think that some of them are actually absolutely worth looking at, but in their own content. Yeah, and don't forget to go try out gsupps if you want to fucking become a fighting game god, using code KinkyMation for 10% off your entire order. Also, Wave, insert gsupps out at the start of the video as well, but let me do my bit now. You can also chop this off and put it at the start, okay? So if you want to be a fucking fighting game master, if you want to fucking get a hold of Ino's witchy titties, or you want to fucking be an amazing gamer, may I fucking introduce you to gamer subs, mama? Oh, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna like the flavors. They have a flavor for everything. They have a flavor for fucking everything, okay? They have cherry, they got apple, they got lemonade, fucking the most acidic thing you can fucking imagine. They have lean. Dude, there's anything you want, gsupps has it. Great, clean energy, awesome caffeine. 1 serving is like a cup of coffee, so don't overdo it. Don't do more than 4. But if you want to see God, do that if you want to. I'm not liable for it, but like, you can try it if you want to, okay? And if caffeine is ooky spooky, and you just want to like get like a replacement for soda, or you're like me and like water is nasty, water has no flavor, ew, disgusting, they have caffeine-free versions of everything, okay? Every single flavor. They also have Gamerade if you guys want to like take that shit to the gym. It's similar to Gatorade, but much better because it has creatine for focus. And a lot of, like, really, really nice flavors. So far, they only have 2, but hopefully they add more in the future. They're super good, though. And if you are actually a sleep fiend, if you wake up at night, you can try AFK as well, with melatonin and melatonin-free versions. They also have, like, the waifu cups, soup, for some reason, t-shirts, any apparel you want. They do drops all the time. Like, every, like, other week, they do a drop for something, whether it be creator or a new flavor or anything you want, really. But remember to use code information at checkout for 10% off your entire order, mama. Definitely worth it. All right, with that, YouTube segment, over. Okay, I'm gonna need like 5 minutes to rest because there's another little segment I want to do today, which sadly I was not able to do yesterday because like I got attacked, but like my fucking head decided to kill me. But we can still do it because we have like 20 minutes left. Another one? Yeah, a little one.
Line when she grabs you, be my bottom bish.
Thank you. Attack, yeah, head. Theme stuff. Yeah.
Strive is about growing towards who you want to be, which is probably why the clothes get more everything in a way that moves them to being more themselves.
They're just more chill in general, I've noticed. Thank you. Yeah, I get migraines sometimes, which are pretty annoying, but
She's
like,
a hex girl and she's gonna put a spell on you.
Yeah, baby. Attacked by head. Yeah, again, I mentioned this before. I get migraines sometimes, annoying, but I'm fine.
Fun fact. In her debut game, she takes the top off in her round win animation, and exactly what you think is visible for exactly 1 frame. This caused the game to get an M rating.
Yeah, they actually got rid of that, I think. Thank
Axel
you.
is not escaping. If that man tries to pull out, Eno is leg locking him for sure.
Oh yeah, no, there's no getting away from it. Energy. Thank you. I mean, God, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I agree.
Also, check out Scruffy's GG animation on chat.
I'm surprised Scruffy didn't show up here to like fucking chat shit about Guilty Gear, but like, he's like absolutely obsessed with the game, and with good reason. It's really fun. It's like one of the things that like he's absolutely feral for.
Of course you suck at fighting games, you are a one-button Andy.
I mean, I can learn. I learned how to play for Street Fighter 6, but like they're not usually my cup of tea, no. Mostly because I'm not someone that enjoys playing games online. I'm not gonna lie to you things. I don't really do online gaming very much. I prefer to play my stuff solo. I'm a single player and I feel seen. Yeah. Fighting games aren't exactly for me because, like, I prefer single player experiences more than anything else. Lucky for you, Strap story mode is a 3-hour cutscene. I know, I love it! Yeah, like, my plan with Strive is to watch the story mode, that's it. Like, if fighting games had significant single-player content, like what Street Fighter did with Street Fighter, like, the World Tour thing, I would play more of them, but for the most part, they don't. Yeah, the arcade endings are fun, but that requires you learning the characters up to some degree, which is tricky. You'd play with friends. No, I don't do multiplayer. I have, like, no time to play video games outside of streams. That's why it's an issue. Gonna have a very busy weekend. Me too, because my grandparents are leaving next week, so I'm gonna go hang out and see them, for lunch on Saturday. It's gonna be busy. I'm getting extra work done. It's gonna be kind of hard, but, like, I'll try my best.
Hello. I wanted to ask if you were going to ever return to check out on Zenless characters, especially the new ones.
Maybe someday, yeah. I'm not completely opposed to it. People might not like what I have to say about some of the newer characters, but I'm not. But, like, I'm past the point where I care if other people get fucking pissed at me because I don't like their waifu. Does Hubby dabble in fighting games? A little bit more than me. Yeah, he played Guilty Gear way before I did. I think he used to play like a fuck ton of Melty Blood.
Lily, it was fun watching you simping, but I must go. The dogs need walking.
I bet, thank you. Like, he used to play a ton of Melty Blood, and I quote, when I had people to play with, but now not so much. He was like a fan of like gaming on the couch with his buddies. In my opinion, you have fantastic taste. I mean, I try. So he was a type moon degen. It's not was, is. Would you do a Baldur's Gate character review? Maybe. The thing about my husband, though, because he's a fucking psychopath, is that he's the type of person when it comes to fighting games that he learns how to play with everyone. Literally everyone. And then when it's time to pick a character, he hits random. He's an agent of chaos. Playing fighting games against him requires, like, no strategy because he will always play with a different fucking character. He will try and learn everybody and then make it your problem. Hilarious. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Did you know how to play with everybody in Melty Blood? Yes, okay. You're that type of person. Horrifying. Psychopath. Those are frustrating to play against sometimes. Mama, like... He's a bastard, I know. In Soul Calibur 2, there was a character that, like, became everyone, so he was just like, oh, bet! Unhinged behavior, I love it. Are you guys, like, expecting anything else from him, though? All 93 characters! I asked, he said yeah. Charade, yeah, he played that one. They're Google from the April Fool's... There's no April Fool's video yet. We closed submissions because we're starting that stream tomorrow.
So he was one of the bathroom money match Dagon.
Bathroom money match DJ. Yeah, actually, I think that's a pretty good way to describe him. So yeah, no, that link is not broken. We're not accepting any more submissions because that stream is going to happen tomorrow. And Hubby has to, like, read through some of them to see what we could actually use for stream. I think there's, like, 200 submissions already. Or maybe Spanish. You're on the payroll. I can ask you to do that. Spanish, do you want to read April Fool's stories? Because I might need to put you on that shit with Hubby so we can actually make it in time for stream tomorrow. Fuck me. Oh, then if you don't want to do it, it's fine. I can make Hubby do it. I would read them, but I'd like to read them blind. Anyway. Make Jaeger do it. No, he would not do it. Okay. New segment, mama. This is gonna be a really quick one because there's not a lot to go through. So, Pokemon Champions, right? Before we start, yes, I know. I am aware. I have seen the issues with the game. I am not going to join in on the bandwagon of throwing shit at it because, frankly, I do not care. Okay? Like, I want to talk about the character designs, though. There's not that many. There is only 5. But I think, as usual, Pokemon character designs usually fucking slap. So I want to see if they slap in Champions as well. You know? So no, don't be afraid of where this is going. I have no interest in talking about the actual game. I haven't played it. I haven't tried it out. I've heard of the issues, but like, everyone and their mom is talking about it. I don't care. This is not the video for that. We're just talking character design. So let's go. We start with the main characters. Now, these are customizable, fun fact, but these are like what you start with, right? I actually kind of like the nerdy athletic bit with this one. Color scheme is great. I love the little Pokeball triangle that he's wearing. The belt is really cute. Love the sneakers and love the leggings. It kind of reminds me of, like, soccer uniforms, like the ones from Blue Lock, where, like, they're wearing, like, you know, the slutty bodysuit and then they put the uniforms on top. I like that. I like the swoop back hair a lot. The art style is, as usual, goated. Very, very pretty. Very fun, very athletic, very Pokemon. I do enjoy the color scheme for this one a lot. I like the one glove to, like, throw your Pokeball. The glasses are really cute. They're also, like, kind of like goggles. His hair is very, very pretty. There's, like, a pink accent on the glasses, which is also fairly cool. Again, it's like the fucking Blue Lock jerseys that, like, they had, like, really skin-tight bodysuits, and then on top of that, they gave them the uniforms. But it's nice. It's, like, a really fun contrast between the black and the blue, and the black and the white, and that racing stripe of, like, pink. It's super fucking pretty. And also the shoes match. So, like, it's a very, very clean design. Very pretty. I do like this quite a bit. These are customizable, though, but you start with this. What's the term for those little notches in his hairline? I think there is one for them, but I don't know. Like, he has a weird headline. It's funny, though. Like, that's, like, my one nitpick is that I do like his outfit. I do like his vibe. But that hairline is, like, holy shit, 50 head. This is how competitive Pokemon player looks. I denied. He looks dorky, though, because, like, again, Pokemon, it's a sport, but not really. It's like chess, but instead of using chess pieces, you get animals to beat each other up. And that's the vibe. Bisexual flag color. I mean, I do think it's a pretty solid design for a Pokemon main character. And I like that we still have these, even though these are customizable. You do need something. You need a base. You need a base to work off of. Otherwise, it's going to be really, really hard to customize. How much you can customize, though, really depends on the game itself. Because in Scarvio, they only really let us do, like, hats and socks and, like, gloves and backpacks. But then in ZNA, they let you do everything. So it just really depends on how much customization the game is going to have. Alright, more. The girly pop main character. I actually really like this design. I like that we're leaning in towards, like, the nerdy side of the Pokemon trainer bits. Same belt as the guy, the fanny pack is just on the opposite side, and her color scheme is on the cool side. So she has, like, the teal racing stripes with, like, the lemon, yellow accents to the shoes and the shirt. The hair is actually a pretty cool asymmetrical cut. Looks super fucking pretty. I genuinely like the 2D render for this. I heard that the 3D render was a little bit rough. We'll try and look at it if we can. Love the glove. Again, it's a very similar uniform to the guy, but she doesn't have shorts over the leggings. She just has, like, the bodysuit and then a loose tank top on top, which is, like, really nice colors. They fit really, really well. Kind of reminds me of the elderly character. Yeah, it kind of does look like Paulina a little bit, doesn't it? But the eyes are in green. I do like the haircut. I think it's pretty fun. Very asymmetrical. And as usual, like, the character designs in Pokemon, they're fairly clean. Like, this is definitely something that I can see a main character having as a design. And even if I could customize it, I would not need to do much with it, you know? Thick eyebrows, same type of glasses as the dude. Very modest body type. It's a fun time, I would say, overall. And again, I love the Pokemon accessories. The glove is really pretty. And in general, I do like that she has such a cool toned color scheme compared to, like, the guy. Because she only really has warm shades in, like, the Pokeball belt that she's wearing. And that's about it. The customization is pretty good. Yeah, like, I haven't seen it. But I do think it's cool that they let us do that with characters, though. Just in a hat, in my opinion. I disagree. I actually really like that we don't have a hat. Like, I don't know why Pokemon trainers necessitate the hat hair, but, like, I prefer them without. Because, yes, hats are good if you're out exploring the world and whatever, but this is for, like, a competitive type of vibe, right? So not having a hat makes sense. Just keep it really athletic. These are, like, basically uniforms. Yeah, no hat's necessary for these, I think. Alright, and that's it for the main characters. So after that, we have the new and actual named characters, for which we will see the 2D render and then the 3D in-game. So it's just to see compare what they look like. We start with Cordy. Oh, no. Oh, you look like you're gonna try and sell me snake oil on a podcast. And I mean that in, like, a compliment, by the way. Like, for some reason, it has such a, like, specific fucking, like, podcaster unk vibe. Like, oh, hell no. Yeah, like, you guys see it too, right? Why is that accurate? Like, I love the diversity in character designs, okay? But this looks like the hell, how do you do, fellow kids? Like, you're not wrong. Yeah, a midlife crisis core. Like, I want to buy a motorcycle, but my wife won't let me. Or my wife left me. You pick which one you want. Okay? Literal unk. He's old. He looks old. But, like, he looks old and, like, he's still trying to be hip with the kids. Because, like, he's wearing, like, the baseball cap. And, oh, is that an Ampharo's varsity jacket? Oh, I love Nintendo. Please. Pokemon. I mean this in the nicest way possible. Kindly make merch that ships outside of Japan. Because you would make this jacket, but getting it would be near impossible unless you actually go to the fucking Pokemon Center. I love the Ampharo's jacket, like varsity jacket. It's so cute. White shirt and like fucking jean-colored sweatpants. Pretty basic. But you know what I like? I like that you can very clearly tell he's covering up a receding hairline. Like... Mama, it's gone. Mama, that hairline has fucking seen better days. Shave off the mullet. Save yourself the embarrassment. Get rid of it. Like, you would look so much better, Dad, if you were, like, bald. Okay? 50 head. Yeah. Bald fraud. Just get rid of it. And again, the sneakers are very clean. This was a very simple design, all things considered, which for NPCs, it makes sense. Some NPCs in Pokemon are really over the top, and some are very simple. But the thing I like about this one is the vibes. The Unk vibes are, like, immaculate. Absolutely immaculate. I kind of love that. Oh, no, he's a scalper. No, it's not giving me scalper energy. It feels a little too old for that. But it's definitely, like, trying to get into my kids' interests so they know that I still care about them and I'm a good dad, even though I didn't show up for kindergarten or something, you know? That's the vibe. It's, like, very Unk. Alright, now I want to see the 3D model to see how they translated this render, because they don't always do that great, so... Yeah, the dude looks like my dad. I love that. Peaked in high school vibes. Yes! Was the champion back in the day, and now we're not. OG Gen 1 players. Why are you making people in chat feel old? But he does look like a dad. Okay, let's see how he looks in 3D. I already love the back of the jacket, and I desperately want it. Okay, it does translate pretty well. He looks even more Unk in 3D somehow. Like, way more Unk in 3D than he looks in 2D. Like, in 2D, like, it feels Unk, but in 3D, like, it oozes Unk, you know? Like, I played Pokemon Gen 1, I get it, guys, I do, but, like, he hasn't touched the game since. Like... He looks pretty good. No, he looks pretty good. Sometimes the 3D doesn't translate very well. So, like, yeah, no, it translated really well. The Ampharo's jacket is everything. What? Oh, wait, no, hold on. Scratch that. Record scratch noise. What the fuck is the texture on those pants? That looks like dog shit. Like, holy shit, bad texture. They're supposed to be sweats, right? They're supposed to be sweatpants, right? Why are they shiny? They don't have shiny anything on the fucking render. Like, am I like losing brain cells? The 2D render, they look like sweatpants. Like, there's no shines here. Literally none. Why are they shiny? That's a texture. Yeah. Other than that, though, it translates pretty well. I will say that. The lightning might be the lighting. So is he like your coach? Is he like your fucking Unk coach who's like, oh, I don't get how Pokemon mechanics work now. Come fight with me. Disco pants. He slipped in oil off screen. Yeah, it looks pretty nice in 3D as well. I love the Ampharo's jacket. Side note, I desperately want it. Look at the hair on the back. Just shave it off, Onka! Save yourself the shame! The jacket is clean, though. No, the jacket is cool. And that was Cordy. He's so old, he's gonna have a stroke on the fucking gym mat. All right, the next one actually comes in pairs, so we're gonna do the 2D of both of them, and then we're gonna watch the 3D. This first one's called Kojima. Oh, bitch. Do you see that character dressed like a clown? Yeah, it's a Pokemon game. Energy. Fucking champion. It has to be the champion, doesn't it? Wrestler coded. I love the big belt. I love the fucking wrestler mask. The giant jacket is amazing off the shoulder. The gloves, the fucking suit that barely fits you. Like, mama, how did you get in that? Yeah. How did you get in that? How did you fit in that energy? Like, what is this? It's so fucking funny. I love it, though. It's so Pokemon. I am obsessed with the fact that, like, the Pokeball buttons on the lapel of his shirt and the tie look like a face. I love the gold armbands keeping his sleeves up. I like that this dude is built like a fucking brick shithouse, chat. What the fuck? El macho. Way soy fan. The purple colors with the gold is such a nice touch. This one actually does scream champion to me. There's 2 characters in Pokemon that should be dressed like absolute clowns, okay? Bad guy and champion. If the champion is also not dressed like a clown, but like a friend-shaped clown, I don't want it. Chat. I do not want it. It genuinely looks like such a fun fit, though. Lucha de 2 o 3 caídas sin límite de tiempo. Yep. Literally. Fucking right off the top rope. What about Cynthia? Well, Cynthia doesn't really look like a clown. But like she has a lot more classic Dorito butter. No, this dude is bricked. This dude is like tanky. It's so macho. I love it though. Also, love the fucking buckles on the shoes. Gorgeous. Yeah, like you can tell that like they had fun with these. Even though there's not that many characters, they definitely had a good time with these. All right, and the pair to this is called Caraway. Oh, I love her. Oh, she's so cute. Dude, the hair, hold on. Again, very champion coded. We went big on the hair. Okay. Let's see. So unlike our boy Swole over there, she has a predominantly lighter color scheme. It's white and gold. The bulk of her accent colors are in the hair. Love the fucking back curtain of pink hair, like giant ponytail, absolutely gorgeous. Red eyes, beautiful. The hair accessories are everything. I do actually like the asymmetrical pants on this because the rest of the design is completely symmetrical, so it's really, really fun. I like the gold details all over it. Like the gold ribbon-shaped buckles, the fucking gold dots all over the bodice, the gold armbands, like wait, hold on a minute. The goggles, I just noticed. It's Pikachu goggles! Dude, Girly Pop has, like, Pikachu sunglasses that have, like, the tails and the ears. That's so cute! That is adorable. I love that. They're Pikachu goggles. That's so cute. Yeah, I like the uneven pants because, like, I think that it adds a, like, nice little pizzazz of, like, playfulness to design. Asymmetry is not bad, okay? People seem to think that I hate asymmetry in general. I really don't. The thing that I dislike is when it's distracting. And in this case, it is not distracting because it's cohesive, it fits the character's elements, and it adds playfulness. When asymmetry is done poorly, it sucks. But when it's done well, it can add a lot of playfulness to a design. Wait, is that a luxury ball? Mama, Girly Pop is bougie. Girly Pop is bougie, okay. Absolutely. Wealth. Rich. Super rich. But I love it. This one also screams champion. Weren't you complaining about the same type of pants just a few days ago? No, I was complaining about how they were implemented, and it was a very specific Marvel Rivals design. See, this is why I hate the internet. People don't get nuance, but, like, I did not like the design of the pants in the Marvel Rivals one because the leg of the pants was completely missing, and it was a completely, like, different color, so it distracted a lot. Not to mention there was a lot of elements in the design that were also asymmetrical, so it was really distracting. In this one, everything has a very similar color scheme. The repetition is really, really good in general, so it's very cohesive overall. So yeah, I, again, do not dislike asymmetry. I just dislike when it's done poorly. Even the hair is symmetrical outside of it, you know? Or the goggles. Everything else about the design is symmetrical, but I think that, like, giving it, like, the one pant leg adds a touch of, like, fun and playfulness that the character does need. Now let's see their 3D renders, because these actually come in a pair. Let's see how they do the hair on this one, because believe it or not, that is the hardest type of shit to make in 3D, and Pokemon sometimes misses. Yeah, I also have asymmetry in my design. I don't dislike it, yeah. It's not a lot, but I think it's something that, like, I want it to be playful, so that's why I put it in. Alright, let's see it. Okay. I dislike how the hair is textured. Immensely. In the year of our Lord 2026, I think some hair textures would help. But this is a cutscene. Let's see it in game. Oh, he looks great. He looks fucking great. This is, like, pre-rendered, so it's a little bit fancier than what you would probably get in a game, so I actually really like how they did in 3D in this. Oh, she has a Hatteran. That's so cute. Of course you have a fucking Incineroar. You play competitive. Okay, ignoring the massive lag aside, I do think that the 3D model looks pretty good. It has a nicer shine on the hair. It does translate well, and the gold textures also look beautiful. The Pikachu goggles are everything. That also looks pretty good in 3D. I would say that his coat is a little bit stiff. Maybe the fucking clothing physics engine isn't all isn't all there. But I will say that the translation is, in general, pretty good. In general, pretty decent. I do really like what they did with the trainers' outfits in this. For the champions, look great. I do like her hair a lot. The hair accessories are really cute. And again, the Pikachu goggles are everything. I would draw this girl, actually. Yeah. Yeah, she has some similarities with her Hatteran, but, like, I also really like the Pikachu vibes. That is, father is fathering. And imagine your dad dresses like this, and you're just so used to it that you don't even question it, mama. 10 out of 10. What about the two of these working? These are super obviously related, so no. That's my Paimon. They are? Yeah, I think it's her dad. But yeah, the 3D translations are not bad at all. I will say the clothing texturing leaves something to be desired, but the main thing I care about is the geometry. The hair's pretty cute. Yeah, it looks pretty nice in 3D, I would say. Could be better, but it's not terrible. Like, it doesn't feel super stiff. Yeah, she's pink thing coated, but she's not a pink thing. I like her. No, she's very cute, yeah. And those were the champions for this. Alright, the next one's called Kit. Oh, dude, I've already seen porn of you. Like, I had no idea you were from a Pokemon game, but, like, considering I saw the usual suspects drawing you, I should have guessed. Like, country girls make do, I'm sorry. Country girls make do. Can we talk about how cute this design is? Like, I love the braids. Also, like, she had to be, like, heavily inspired by Americans, because, like, no Japanese person would make a Japanese-inspired character with a tattoo, side note. The tattoo, like, the fucking gloves, the cowboy hat, like, the ripped Daisy Duke overalls, the muscle shirt. Like, you can tell that she probably has freckles at some point. What is that tattoo? What creature do you have tattooed on your arm? She's very, very cute. It's like a sheep, I think. It's a buffalant. Oh! or a Taurus. I love the belt with the Taurus on the fucking buckle. That's so country. No, this girl has a heavy fucking Southern accent. She has to. This girl, if she was voiced, she would have like the Southern accent. She would call you hun. She would bring you like biscuits and gravy. Yeah, she'd give you howdy y'all. Like very, very cute. Cthulhu tattoo. I think it is a Pokemon, but like I like the cowboy boots so much. They're so fucking cute with like the little like fuzzies on the trim, and I really like the designs on them are so fucking adorable. Apparently, good cowboy boots are pretty pricey, mind you. 100% she has the accent. She has to. Like I know that these aren't voiced, but if they were, like if at some point she ends up in Pokemon Masters EX, she's gonna have a Southern accent. Like Americans, like the Westaboos, this is how they see every American ever, mind you. Blonde, blue eyes, like fucking Southern accent. And a little bit slutty. This design, would I call it super slutty? No, but like, it has sex appeal. I don't know if it's the Daisy Dukes or like the cowboy hat or what, but like this has a lot of sex appeal to me. Like, oh, the little Pokeball hair ties are so cute. Very, very pretty character. I love the brows. Color scheme is great. The theme is on point. And I will give the Pokemon character designers that they do really, really good when it comes to their themes. So the theme of, like, Cowgirl is on point. I believe that this girl's function is helping you get Pokemon. I don't know much about it besides that. But, like, that might be why. It definitely has a, like, train your Pokemon or raise them here kind of vibe. I do like it quite a bit. Very, very cute design. Adorable girl. The artist left on toward day one. Yeah, like, again, I saw the usual suspects, but I had, like, no clue it was Pokemon until, like, now. Because, like, I was avoiding seeing things just in case I wanted to do this. So, yeah. So, let's see the 3D. I don't know if this one's gonna be tricky to, like, do or not. Country girls make do. They wonder for how to page with her. There is literally no faster fucking artists out there. Like, if you want to see an artist draw insanely quickly, Pokemon Day. Anything that, like, gets announced when there's, like, a Pokemon Direct or a trailer or anything, people have their bases ready, mama. Like, they already know. As soon as they see the new design, they're like, pause! And they just draw it real quick, and then they finish the Direct, and then they post it. Really cute. She has, like, her Taurus. Oh, she does have freckles! They didn't put those in the render, but, like, dude, she's so cute. Yeah, this one's adorable. I love her. Okay, not a bad translation to 3D at all. Howdy do? Yeah, like... He's a howdy there, partner type of vibe, girly pop. Like, very, very cute, like Jessie from Toy Story. Yeah, oh, she doesn't, okay, she says darling like that. She doesn't pronounce the G's, she's Southern. Ready and raring to go. Like, she's super cute. Okay, I love the accent so much. Like, you can write it, why can't you voice it? She's adorable, though. The 3D design is actually really solid. I would not walk into the ranch in my fucking dweeb Pokemon clothes, though. I would be wearing my biggest fucking cowboy boots. Working 9 to 5, yeah, just listens to Dolly Parton on the sly. Adorable eyebrows, great, nice body, great design overall. Okay, it looks really nice in 3D, actually. Like, absolutely gorgeous in 3D. I was a bit worried, because sometimes they don't translate them well, but so far they seem to be doing fine. The clothing simulation is a little bit to the desired, but the hair is pretty good. Gonna make you foot and call you sugar. Yeah, I think she speaks similarly to, like, Rogue from X-Men. The hair texture, though, like, we'll take what we can get. This game is designed for mobile, so I think that there was, like, we optimized for it. Also, nice booba. They don't show that much in the render, but she has fairly nice tits. You can just tell, chat, that she has tan lines. Like, the farmer's tan is there, I'm sorry. Oh no, they made her head of the breeding ranch, too. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, now I get why the usual suspects do. Yeah, immediately. So yeah, super cute. Alright, there's one more. The only thing I will complain about is that her tattoo looks like a fucking sticker. We tried. It looks like a sticker. It might be fake. It has shiny on it like it's fake. It has shine on it like it's fake. So the tattoo might be fake. Alright, final one is called Tatora. There's a lot of girly pops in this game, okay. Oh, her outfit is cute, but her face is unfortunate. I think that they made her eyes a little bit too close together in this render, but I will say her outfit's very sweet. I like the pink tights. I like the like more modest, longer skirt with the cute sweater. I like the armbands with the stupid mice. Let me zoom in on that face a little bit though, because like, oof, yeah, no. Okay, so usually with this art style, what they do is that they make the eyes fairly far apart. And in this one, they're way too close together. And there's like way too much extra room on the right side of her face. So the face is actually lopsided. Way too lopsided. If I flip this image like horizontally, you will see it. The face is just gonna go like to one side. The reason for that being is the nose should be here. It's probably gonna look better in 3D, I do think so. The design is solid, it's fairly cute. But normally, the nose should be here. Not all the way over here. Like, if they were trying to make like a 3/4 image, you have to hide a part of the eye. You would have to hide a part of her eye. No, that looks really bad. Like, it's rare to see an art miss like this in Pokemon, honestly. Normally, they don't make mistakes like these. But the design itself is decent, pretty cute. Like, again, like the color scheme. I like the mice thing. They're super cute. Love the Pokeball accessories. I don't know what her role is in game, but she seems pretty sweet. Also, please don't wear tights with open-toed shoes. It's a travesty. She's a little bit of a fashion disaster, but in a good way. I like her. I do. Yeah, very rare miss with the face. But like other than that, it's pretty solid. Why is her nose under her eye? Yep. It's one of those things that like it will look weird to most people. If you have a trained artist eye, though, you will spot it immediately. Are those arm warmers? Yeah, again, fashion disaster of a character, but cute. She's not that important of a character. I mean, I figured she wouldn't be, but she is an NPC in this game. So she has a render. Let me see the 3D though. I bet she looks much better. Oh, I see the Ampharos in the back. There's like 5 characters. Yeah, there's not that many. So it's not a small. It's not a big roster. That's why I wanted to do this one quickly. A little bit of extra content always goes a long way. All right, let's see what she looks like in 3D. Oh god. No. No. Pokemon's art style is oh god. It's not. Have I ever felt Uncanny Valley for this art style? Never. Pokemon's art style, it's not designed to have the eyes so close together. Like, the giant forehead and all the extra room on the sides of her face, she just looks so bad. What the fuck? I'm getting Uncanny Valley for a Pokemon character. That's so weird. This has never happened before. Her eyes are just way too close together. I think that, like, if they widened them a little bit, the issue would be solved, but she looks like a bootleg Pokemon character. The forehead is not helping, by the way. This looks like someone who made their own Pokemon game, quote-unquote, and, like, didn't quite get the designs right. If that makes sense, it looks like a bootleg Pokemon character. It looks so, I'm sorry, it looks so bad. Like, Temu fucking Pokemon cast member. Tomodachi Life cross-promotion, yeah! It looks like a badly designed me. She looks so off, it's really bad. The Pokemon art style, like, if you wanted to give her eyes that were closer together, this hair would not be it. Also, there's way too much room on the sides of her face. Just too close, too low, yeah. It just looks so bad. With like the pinched nose. No. I thought it was an artist mistake. I didn't think that they were actually going for like, look, I'm all for facial diversity, but you have to know how to play with the shapes, mama. You have to know how to play with the shapes. She has a Klefki, that's cute. Ooh. That hairline is also terrible. Like, stop looking at me, I don't like it! Yeah, I'm sorry, I've never gagged at a Pokemon character before. This is literally a first for me. Yeah, I'm sorry. But you know what? The best part is that was everybody though. We ended on a low note, which is so rare for Pokemon, but you know what? Fuck it. It had to happen someday. It had to happen someday. If you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Like, help me get over my gagging. Go get some gsupps. Let me know what you think. Again, I'm not really talking about the game itself. I know it has a lot of issues. But what do you guys think of the characters? I think they're starting off pretty strong. I do hope that they add cast members eventually. But so far, minus the one Teemu character, so good. And that's about it for this segment for both YouTube and for Stream Chat, because I think I might have gone over a little bit, but I want to make a segment for this. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow for some confessions. I love you, beautiful baby dipshits. Have a wonderful evening, all right? I'm gonna go take the dog to pee and go to bed. All right? Okay, bye. Love you, bye-bye. Go get some gsupps.